And we are back for part 3 of the Vampire the Requiem campaign.
Yay.
It is, of course, hosted by my good buddy Rakvasha over in that direction at the end there. And he is the GM. I get to play a character in this one. So go Rakvasha, tell us things.
Alrighty, session 3, Vampire the Requiem. Modern day campaign where basically everything supernatural that you've ever thought of exists. It is a campaign where vampires are able to walk in the daylight, and they have revealed their existence and the existence of other supernatural things to humans. So in the last 100 years that has been common knowledge, it's been kind of hectic and chaotic. So we've opened the campaign to a time of quarantine in the region that has now reached full-on chaos.
Indeed.
Which is where our characters have decided to reside by my choice. So, speaking of characters, we will go into introductions now. We're going to start with Bartel, then go with Dyron, Valerie, Bolt, Malcolm, and John. So take it away, Bartel.
Well, I'm playing Bartel. He is a gangrel, that is the Bruja bloodline. He was originally a mercenary leader before he was embraced, and has basically followed that same path in attempting to get control over a large company of military or mercenary peoples, which he's managed to do in the realm of Nadia Gottlieb, who is the prince of the current area we are in. He leads the military there and is trying to get allies, but I mean, he doesn't exactly like people who... Well, he doesn't like the VIPs, but he knows he has to be nice to them, basically.
Indubitably.
Okay.
All right.
And now we'll move on to Dyron.
All right, so my guy is Dyron Valkenborg. I told you I was giving him that last name. I told you I was giving him Pat's last name.
Okay.
So Dyron Valkenborg, he is a Sakuni? Not Sakuni, but... what is it called?
Bohogande.
Bohogande?
Yeah.
He was a Bohogande, who is pretty much a gambler who likes to fuck with people's luck while he's gambling. Last campaign, or not last campaign, but last session, he actually got the keys to somebody's house, so I can't wait to go see that. And right now, he is with Valerie, a hobo Gandhi. Oh, what? Hobo Gandhi?
Just like
Hobo Gandhi.
Hobo Gandhi made me think of Hobo Gandhi.
Hobo. Well, pretty much. I mean, he just got a house. But he's pretty much been Valerie's driver this whole time and has just been, hang out during this whole thing so far.
Alrighty. And Valerie.
Valerie is the rich heiress to Jaeger Industries, a company that has a lot of money and various dealings. She is obsessed with, her looks and charm, and is generally sort of a social individual. She likes to manipulate people and just has fun doing that kind of stuff. She's terrible at anything that has to do with combat, but we're working on it. And also, John's camera is down again. She has assets. Let's put it that way. And I think that pretty much describes Val.
Assets, yeah. That's one way to go about saying you're probably the richest person in all of the country.
Well, I guess that's another.
That's another way.
Well, I
That's
mean,
another way
I
to
mean,
put it as well.
I guess that's
mean-
one way of saying she's the richest person with boobs.
Boobs, yeah. Rich in all ways, if you get the
She's-
gist
you get the
there.
meaning.
She's very intelligent. She has good
Well, she
conversation.
actually is very intelligent.
She
too.
has a way with words.
Indeed.
Alright, and Volt.
It's Valerie
you?
with
So- I play
Big,
Volt, who is a
eyes.
blind scientist who lives in a abandoned subway station, who is being under the money tabled by Valerie's company, Jaeger Industries, to do research for her company in making prototype weapons and things related to his field of research in sound waves. and he specializes in just beating the living shit out of people because he's blind, so he can do it.
Pig, I have to interrupt you. I'm sorry, but I just thought specializes in weapons, and I was just thinking Sonic Boom. Sonic
Sonic Boom, pretty much.
Under the money tables.
Anyway,
Under the money
sorry,
tables.
man.
Alrighty.
That's all I have for the blind superhero.
And Malcolm.
Malcolm is a Ventru of the Malkovian bloodline. He was born in England and he got involved in the railway industry, moved to Germany when that sort of, the big boom crashed. And he's been working with Jaeger Industries and Valerie for a couple centuries-ish now, and about 100 years from the current time, he had a little bit of a breakdown. He kicked everyone out of his mansion and he let his entire company go to shit. So he has 0 resources, but 5 in Haven in his massive estate. And he basically
This
gets
huge mansion.
everything else bought for him is bought from Valor, like bought with Valerie's money by accident. He doesn't ask for anything, but last week he was hired and he doesn't really know what to do now because he's not good in combat and he's more good in investigation and stuff. He wants to live.
Got regular Sherlock Holmes over here.
Alrighty. And John.
Good at combat.
Is John with us?
We have a John?
John, are you with us?
He's dead.
John, are you here with us? Can you talk?
He's not in the call.
He's on the call.
Oh, you're killing me.
He's just having a little bit of
He's
that,
not online on Skype. I think it's a connection issue
little
because
bit
he
of
was.
that connection
That's,
issue.
yeah.
It's cool.
perfectly fine.
Let me
Yeah.
let me give you the John rundown. He's a sculptor. He's fucking nuts. That pretty much
That's
covers
your
it.
own. It's your. He has vocalization.
a-
He's a Malkovian Ventru.
He hates Valerie.
He hates Valerie because of Changeling disguises Valerie hit him in the face.
I didn't even.
Twice.
I didn't even do
Twice.
anything.
Changeling beat him over the head, unconscious.
And it looked like Valerie, so he doesn't really like Valerie now.
And he didn't really know Valerie very well, so he was, pretty convinced it was her.
The changeling
so.
was wearing different clothes than me.
Yeah, he doesn't know how long he was
The
in
changeling had bad fashion sense.
You know, as Bob is a sculptor, sculptors do have to look at the clothes, so you think he would actually have realized that.
Yeah, but all he knew
Oh,
was
the
that.
clothes.
That's true.
Clothes on.
No, Bob only
he
sculpts
does-
nudes.
Like I said, like
And
one of your
Buddhas.
French girls.
That Buddha,
Buddhas.
that Buddha was completely naked.
He had a Buddha penis.
God
All I'm
damn
saying
it,
is
Phoenix.
Nibor liked it.
Nibor.
Anyway,
Busting our balls there, Nibor. Busting our balls.
Balls are
Stepping on
perfect, Nibor. That is something he does.
I think probably continue and Bob will get back for sure.
Busting our Buddhas, Nibor.
Why you gotta bust our Buddhas?
This is where you
Sounds
left
like
off
another
last
way
time?
to say Russell my Jimmy's.
Yeah. It does a little bit. Oh yeah, so we just saw that other vampire.
That lady, yeah.
The Morbus.
the Morbus.
I think? Yeah.
She couldn't really
Um,
guarantee us
maybe.
safe passage, but we're on our way to the Jaeger Industries building, right? So
That is
Yeah.
right.
Yep.
So as you're kind of walking the streets, you. Actually, I'm gonna transition maps right away. Even
I have a giant ice cream sundae in my hand, by the way.
he does.
Clean your ice cream.
making our way downtown to the Jaeger building.
Zombies run fast. Do 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 do.
Walking fast, morbid inbound.
So as you're kind of walking down the streets and whatnot, obviously you're gonna hear just the signs of or hear the sounds of scuffle here and there. Nothing too large.
And I'm screaming doodly doodly doo, and they're dying doodly doodly doo, and there's a werewolf. Okay, I'm done. Go right.
I will run.
Shut up, Phoenix.
Basically, okay, hold on. Focused on aspects on hearing. Okay. You're getting more towards the business district.
Yeah.
So like a lot of the places will have like department stores and stuff like that. You're basically just hearing scuffles of people fighting over certain things that are being looted in the stores for the most part. You also hear, just innocent victims, I would say, that are kind of caught in the struggle that are, being found by these rioters and probably being bludgeoned down. Just signs of chaos and murder and whatnot. All purge style and whatnot. And as you're coming upon a certain section of department stores, you hear a very loud yelling. I need everyone to roll perception.
Okay.
That's wits and composure, right?
That depends. Have I finished my ice cream sundae yet?
Probably. But this time it's either melted or you've eaten it.
Okay. All right. So.
All right.
Wits and
Is it
composure.
hearing based?
Yes, it is hearing based.
All right. Let me just. I forget what it takes off the difficulty for aspects. And I'll just roll it normally, whatever.
I can hear the world.
Oh my god.
Valerie
Remember,
gets
it's like, it's a hearing check. I remember
Hold
Volt
on.
is in the party.
I'm just looking for the difficulty thing.
Val gets a
Malcolm rolls a
zero.
-1.
Yeah, I'm looking for aspects.
I don't think it's gonna save you anyway. It might with
Let's
that
see.
5, I guess you might get a 0, but
Yeah, with a 5 it would get a 0.
I don't think it's really gonna help that much. As
No.
long as one of you heard it. Actually, I'm gonna need you guys to move forward. Believe it or
Yeah,
not.
okay. Sure.
Ask your
how
characters
am
to move forward a little bit. Probably to the middle of the intersection-ish.
Akvosh, we could see through the doors, by the way.
Oh, those are windows.
Oh, okay.
Okay, cool.
Yeah,
Just
come
making
at me.
sure you know.
Come at me with your door logic.
Are we
Those are
gonna
the best
pass a
windows I could
window
find.
and there's going to be like one of those
Uh,
TV screens just like flashing and then some dead guy in a chair?
No, at this point, you are going to hear a loud explosion. But before that, Volt hears a lot of yelling. Basically, it sounds like a female with a very stern voice is yelling at a man to put down his weapon and to cease and desist. Otherwise, lethal force will be taken. And you could probably, with a 7, you could probably hear the signs of panic and maybe a click as what you can assume would be a rocket being loaded into a launcher. As you have a 7.
You have all the hearing in the
At
world.
this point, you're going to hear the loud explosion once you get towards the middle of the intersection, and a young redheaded female is going to be launched through a window into the street in front of you, and actually, like, you can see as she's flying, like the flames and everything from what used to be this rocket that hit her like in the chest plate is still just trailing flames and smoke, and it's actually going to like pummel her into the wall behind her, kind of like you would see on like Dragon Ball Z,
Yeah.
where he gets hit in like
Yeah.
the side of the cliff and he kind of imprints. As she hits it, her head kind of like droops low for a second, and you see a very slight smirk come across her face.
Yep. Nope. Smark. Fuck that shit.
As
I'm out. Like, whatever the fuck is going on here, I don't want any part of this.
Can I recognize anything about like any uniform she's wearing or something? or-
you would recognize this as one of these special forces members.
I will point down one of the streets and just like not say anything, but just point like.
Well,
we need-
at this
Let's go that way.
At this point, I'm going to take GM discretion. At this point, you guys are being like shock and awe from this woman being blasted through a window, launched into and imprinted into a wall, and then just smirking about it.
I'll have
Knock,
whatever
knock.
she's having.
I mean,
I'll have what she's
as she kind of like lifts her head back up, her arms are also imprinted kind of like, because she's like full like crucifixion pose. Like she pushes her arms back into the wall and it just kind of crumbles behind her. And she like slowly strides forward and you just hear horrendous screaming and like a flesh tearing sound. And a body a body goes flying through the window, the now smashed window rather, that was in front of her when you saw her, and there is just like a massacred corpse like just laying in the street.
I feel like we need to go back to what we were doing before. Do.
Yeah, exactly. Again, at this point, just like we're leaving. We're leaving. Don't say anything because I don't want her to hear, but we're leaving.
So that's basically going to be your first little run-in with what you can assume is special forces.
Well, I guess as we're turning the corner and all this thing has gone on, Volts kind of has his head tilted and it's like, sounds like someone's having some fun.
Grab.
Yeah.
I would like grab Vault just like shh.
No,
moving.
stop fucking grabbing me, dude.
I'm keeping you quiet. You can follow our footsteps
No,
if you want.
I'm
I'm
gonna
just telling you
speak if
we're
I
being
want.
quiet. You can get killed if you want.
You want to challenge me? Okay, I'm posing a grapple check on Bartel.
This far away?
It's
Can
my
you see me?
werewolf, and I'll yell if I want
I keep
to.
going.
Can you see me?
This is a dead end.
You're right there.
You do notice, as I said, like department stores on either side and whatnot. Most of them have been looted, hence like empty shelves and whatnot. John, that's what I'm waiting on. Okay.
Okay.
John!
Welcome
He's
back.
back.
He's not on the call though.
Seeing the call, he's not in the call.
Get him in the call.
That face, though, that
That face of like pure
fucking
I've had to
adult,
fall.
like,
sad.
kill
We got
somebody
a Bob.
face.
Hey, Bob. You got a Bob?
Blurb!
He looks very unhappy.
I think you're muted still.
You're muted, Blurb!
You're muted, but we
Burp,
can have
burp.
your
burp. There we go.
I'm sorry, internet just shut. So
Robot Burb!
Robot burb.
Ribbit.
Okay, well, hopefully it'll get better. Let's.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Yeah. Basically, we just saw a werewolf get shot with a rocket launcher, walk back into the building, and a body fly out of it.
Dude, you miss everything.
Anyway, let's keep going.
So basically, as you're walking through, you're not really going to find any more signs of like special forces or any sign of like struggle or conflict up until the point, and you can assume Nibor's with you on this map, up until the point that you come close to what would be the parking lot for the Jaeger Industries.
Yeah.
You can obviously tell it's the Jaeger Industries because it's just a gigantic tower of industry. It is probably about 57 floors, I want to say.
Sounds about right.
And it is just like the most massive office building you have ever seen in
It's
your
got
life.
like the whole like glass windows all the way up, sort of
Oh,
shit.
yeah.
Like, yeah.
It's got like modern sculpture made out of like metal and framework in front.
It's got
Along with,
Jaeger
like-
written on it like the Stark Tower.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean it's a magnificent thing of beauty. At the same time, it's rather daunting because it just proves how much, how many resources that the Jaeger industry has.
How much money I have.
You have 5 of them.
I squint and try and see if my office is okay.
Volt,
The,
who's
the building looks completely intact, by the way.
Val just like leans over to Malcolm, goes like, state of the art security, and then like goes back to like the group.
as Volt is just
Standing.
What
casually
did I tell
walking,
you?
like hearing your footsteps, he's like, looks like quite an impressive building. Taking obvious jab at you.
Well, thanks. I'm glad you like it.
Well, soldier up security and looks
I mean, it looks pretty good considering we're in the middle
from
of a
the
riot
outside.
zone.
Yeah.
I
You can,
wonder if the werewolf fell from down there. Would she die?
Probably not.
I'm actually saying
Probably
this
not.
out loud, by
I'm
the way.
thinking like
You're
I'm
saying
actually
this like
saying this out loud in RP.
in character. Well, she was just hit with a rocket. I don't think so.
Can we
I
avoid
don't
finding
think
out?
I want to find out.
Can we avoid finding out? I would prefer if we avoided finding out.
I don't
I'm
know
with you
about that. I mean, now it's a thing. It's out there. It's floating in the ether like a turd, and I have to use it.
Turd.
It's not really how I would describe it. But
That's
I
not
mean-
really how I describe it either.
It's floating in the ether like a boogie.
like a boogie. No.
Have to get rid of it.
You do notice in front of the Jaeger building, and the buildings in front of it, there are a lot of bodies. Some of them look to be like normal rioters or
I mean,
protesters.
that's what
Us.
automated tactical gun turrets will do to you.
Civilians, and there are also a few military bodies amongst the
Well,
rubble.
shit. Valerie, you have a lot of explaining to do.
It's like the building itself is completely untouched. However, like the road and like the curbs and like everything in front of it is just kind of smashed to pieces.
Are there gigantic bullet holes from like in the ground around the building?
No.
Okay.
But there is definite signs of explosives.
Oh, okay.
And
I just meant like anything that would, the building has automated defenses that don't have any targeting protocol right now.
I mean, I wouldn't say that. I wouldn't say any automated defense system.
Neither would I.
That was just what I was worried
Neither
about.
would
Because
I. Was
mean,
just
like
joking.
the military
I mean,
could have
I
been
like
killed
the
by
idea,
random
I
looters.
just don't feel like in an office building
It's just
you
the
would
safety
install
thing.
automated guns.
It was just the safety thing of, well, there's dead military here. It's best to watch out for that.
Yeah, well, there's
They
dead
could have been
military.
killed by the. They could have been killed by the rioters too. But good to check.
So, yeah, you see obviously, as I said, the military bodies, the civilian bodies, the stuff like that. It's a thing.
Hmm.
Yeah.
So,
I mean, scan the area if there's anything still alive in it. Basically.
Are there any lights on? higher-
Are we close enough that I could like look at the bodies? Like, are we?
yes,
We're like in front of the building right
Yeah,
now.
that's what I was going to
Yes.
do next. If
Okay.
we're there,
you're like
I
in the
don't-
street in front of it.
Okay, so if I can see the bodies, I can mortician's appraisal.
Yes.
So nearest military guy, like nearest guy in military armor, like mortician's appraisal that guy.
Okay. You make your roll, right? Or is there a roll for that?
There's no roll. It's just
Okay.
I know how he died.
Wanted to make sure.
Oh, maybe there is though. Let me check.
I thought there was a roll.
I think there is.
And then the more you get on it, the more detailed your.
Yeah.
yeah, that's right. You can ask a certain amount of questions.
Why do I
by
hear an echo
each
right now?
success.
Because
Uh,
Bob's
cam's not on.
He needs to
I
refresh.
I don't hear an echo.
I don't.
That's probably because you muted Bob when he first got in here again. But I don't know.
I don't even see Bob's camera. Oh, it's gone.
Yeah, I know his camera just went down, but I mean, he started typing.
It's gone
too.
now. Hang on.
Anyway. What's your
Really?
bloodline again, Elf?
Refresh.
I have
Just
to-
really? I just did. Literally.
Refresh roll 20. I meant, but
It's like what was happening to Pat the other day.
yeah.
I hear
No
you,
problem,
but
man.
I can't see you. It's echoing. Though.
Ghost Bob.
Ghost Bob,
Instead of refreshing, try just going to the Roll20 main page and re-entering the campaign.
Oh yeah. Just like close it and. Oh,
I think the roll.
there's his camera.
Yeah, like it might be the internet, but well, probably is the internet, but still.
No,
Might as
no.
well try whatever you got.
It disappeared again.
What's Valerie's bloodline again?
Cadaveria.
San Giovanni is what it is.
Yeah, San Giovanni is the bloodline.
A voice from beyond.
John has ascended.
A big statue of John rises from the ground in front of the Jaeger Industries building. Like Renzo, except it stays there.
Oh, Johnny boy, the pipes. What's
Wits plus medicine plus cadaveria.
Yeah, that's what I thought it was something
Yeah.
like that. I just didn't know for sure. Wits plus medicine plus cadaveria, it's 5.
Hello.
0.
You can tell he's dead.
Okay, well, I can just do it again. It doesn't actually cost me anything.
Oh, yeah, true.
There.
Due to a different body, like.
So 2 questions about the body.
What killed him?
Like the nature. I'll give you the nature of the wounds. There seems to be a bite mark and some claw marks.
Who wants to go in there?
We are so fucked. It's been a great campaign. I am
No, this is the
out.
point where you guys were kind of claw and bite.
It's all good. All right. Well, but the thing is, like, so he was killed like that.
I mean that doesn't actually mean werewolf. I like how all of
Yeah,
you just
I-
immediately
I-
jumped to that.
Yeah.
That's what I thought. I was like, it
That's what I was
doesn't
saying.
mean
That's
Because
what you
there
asked,
are
was what kind of
werewolves.
bite and claw marks.
I mean,
There are-
vampires use.
But I mean, I mean, also to be honest, jumping to werewolves isn't a bad conclusion considering you've been
It's
like
not.
werewolves like the entire fucking time.
No, I changed.
So, the second question is, if I made it walk again, would it be able to?
Is it intact?
Yeah.
It has a lame foot. But yes.
Oh, that sucks.
It would,
Okay.
It would stumble.
All right. I look for the one that looks like the least touched by damages, but that's still wearing military armor.
Ooh.
While Valerie's doing that, Bartel will be
Hey,
checking
look, it's
them for any-
Anton.
We'll be checking them for any useful ammunition or basically dog tag things,
That guy.
who they are and stuff.
You find some dog tags.
Taking those.
There's a private
It's an ant.
George,
It will
Private
never
George.
dance again.
George Atwish.
Captain Ramius.
Okay, so
No,
I'm
just stuff
so
like
do I find a body that like is functioning in terms of that it will
Odds or evens?
rise? Really, in all the bodies you've described, there isn't a
You
single
said
one.
military, odds or evens.
Whatever, two. Odds, evens, whatever.
What?
I said two and it came up.
You said
You
two.
find 5
I'll give
corpses
it-
that are all good.
Yes, you actually do find
Oh, sorry.
two different military bodies that are able to walk in perfect condition.
I said two. It came up out of a D10.
You're
All
right.
Anyway.
I even open rolled it for you, and you're like two.
Two. Okay, so I'm gonna do my raising the dead dealio level 2 Cadaveria thing. I can't remember what it's called, but I remember the role is like intelligence, occult, and Cadaveria, or something like that. It's like that. So
Something like that. It's like that.
I'm gonna roll it. I'm gonna spend a blood point. I'm gonna roll it.
By the way,
How's,
which book was the San Giovanni in?
It's
Never mind. I got it.
Chosen book.
Yep.
It's like
that's-
5 or something.
I'm on it right now.
So I get 3 successes for raising Corporal Flanagan. From,
Flanagan, got it.
yeah.
I'll give you Flanagan.
I just thought I could name my zombie.
Yeah, that's fine. It's a mindless
Whatever
creature.
you want.
It can be named anything. All right, so
Valerie, how you doing food wise?
A little hungry. Could use one of those blood packs you got earlier.
Okay, he's just gonna take it and hand one to her.
She takes it from him, and like while she's busy, sort of going like, yeah, move your arms, move your legs, make sure it's all working. You know, like with the zombie, she just like drinks from the blood pack.
Valerie's the mechanic of drunk.
You said 4 to 5 in there, Rack, so it's either 4 or it's 5.
Cool.
4
One
for
blood
this
pack.
time. In that
Okay.
Cool. I'm good.
wasn't fully.
Rakbasha, can I find any like leftover ammunition or bullets on any of the military corpses, or were they already stripped or run out?
Odds or evens.
2.
Let's go with odds. 7.
You find one clip for an M4A1.
Fair enough. I'll take it. I don't really think I can use it, but I mean, I'll take it.
You don't have the guns.
I'll take it though.
You don't
You
have
just
the
hit
guns.
people with the guns.
It seems to
I
have
just
a
hit the clips.
from the 2 bullets. You know, because when you look on the clip, you can normally see about the first 2 bullets, or at least the front of them. You can tell that at least the first 2 are incendiary rounds.
Oh, cool.
The vampires bravely ran away.
Breaks of
All right, so we going into Jaeger Industries? We doing this?
That's for the shambling porter. Everything is working perfectly fine. Flanagan seems to be having a joyous time at checking out his new.
Yes, Flanagan, Corporal
Mode of
Flanagan is a
transportation.
shambling porter of doom. The first thing I'm going to command Flanagan to do is stride purposefully into the main lobby of the Jaeger building. If there's anything in there that's like going to attack anything that moves, well, Flanagan will be first. So
The way you basically get into the main lobby is there's like a parking lot here, And then there's a door past that leads into like an elevator that takes you to the main lobby. Because Jaeger Industries isn't one of those, hey, I'm just a regular pedestrian, I'm gonna walk in. You have to have like clearance.
Indeed.
So
So he just walks to the security door and just like can't get through it. Basically.
pretty much, he would walk into the parking lot and just kind of like what do I do now? There's no.
Val is going to like visibly roll her eyes at the like stupid dumb zombie, and like walk over to the front door, like stepping over corpses.
Oh, that's not good.
This is like the most giant fucking map.
Yeah, top left.
I have.
Top left. Sorry, I didn't resize, but it's top left. I'm sorry.
Okay, this is the parking lot.
Yeah, I never actually resized this map because
Okay.
I forgot.
Jaeger
That's
Industries
lazy.
parking lot, as big as the fucking town itself.
Yeah, bigger even.
Oh, I was zoomed out 50%, so
Oh,
it just looks.
There's a thing over there. I don't want to go over there anymore.
Yeah, I saw it from here with my Auspex. I'm like,
Yeah.
Where's
as you guys-
Flanagan? I need a Flanagan.
nope.
Corporal
Nebor's
Flanagan.
with you.
See it. Oh, maybe
Nibor.
I can see the edge of it.
Nibor, go.
You know what? Hold on. Let me look through my tokens real quick. I'll find you a nice looking zombie.
Quick, pig, train keep it rolling.
I think I
Yes,
got a nice.
yes.
Here
Yes.
comes the train.
Go Vault. Go.
Charge
Here
it.
comes the train.
I'm not sure about rolling into that. Just
Oh, what is this?
Oh, what is this now? Oh my gosh.
It looks
What
like
is
an armored
that?
car.
It's a car.
Does it
it's a
have a
military
mounted
vehicle.
turret?
Giant
gonna
open
pick it up and
space.
throw it.
Pack this giant open space equals boss fight? Question mark.
Yeah, basically. Actually,
Obviously.
Godzilla.
It looks like it has a mountain turret on it. Let me see.
Oh, that is a transport.
Does it have a gun on it, like a machine gun on the top?
it looks like it has a
It
gun.
I was
looks-
gonna say I could actually do that.
It looks like it does, but it does not. It's just a
painted
transport.
cardboard tube.
It's like
I would
the transport
definitely-
you came here in.
Yeah.
So
I would definitely get
Originally.
on that mountain turret. and
All right,
just
so I
mow
got
that
my
thing down.
zombie.
Yeah. As you are stepping forward, for anybody that can see it, you see a larger than average werewolf. Obviously, like this guy would be alpha of a pack. He would be pack leader with no hands, just hands down.
But he's not wearing any armor.
Uh,
So we might be okay.
Do I see any of his hair on
Yes.
the ground?
as Nibor checks out this thing
He ain't scared.
with his vast intelligence, he turns to the group and he says, "Nibor handled this. You go on. He got this." And he just like runs forward and starts grappling with this werewolf.
you stay, I go. No following.
As you can see, like this fight that's going down, like Nibor just charges in like boom, 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 like literally cement is just kind of flying up as his like giant feet are smashing the ground. And he just immediately runs up and like grapples the two forearms of this werewolf and is like visibly crunching like flesh and fur. And he's like motioning with his head like, "You go, I got this." So
Bartel will just like shake his head and be like, "We should get moving. The armor might make him win, but I don't want to risk
Valerie 100% is like, listen to the idiot, and
I
like
Yeah,
think that's
basically.
our cue to leave.
it." Yeah, basically.
run
Well, this
Is
past.
is-
there
go
any?
around
the
Yeah.
Hold on. Is there any fur on the ground? Because they're
No.
battling, so some fur probably would get on the ground.
No. I mean, he's not like pulling out fur. Like, it's
No,
it's
but
not
fucking
like
animals shed, dude.
Nibor is not like a chainsaw or a shredder. He's not just like pulling off hunks
You
of
know
fur.
how hard
and
it is
stuff.
to look for dog fur when you're trying to sprint past something? Like,
All right. Top left on this map as well. Oh my lord.
top left, got it. Just
Yeah.
waiting.
I had to make sure that this thing was to scaleage. It is. It's just.
It's okay. It's okay. We have Corporal Flanagan. He'll see us through.
Corporal Flanagan, who
Corporal
just
Flanagan.
shuffles past.
Shame you didn't resurrect Captain Ramirez. He was really good in a fight.
Ramirez,
Bush.
do everything.
As you step out of the elevator that leads you to the lobby,
That guy's like floating.
He is magics. Don't question it.
he's cool. He's cool.
He's so
Uh,
cool. He
striding.
leans on the wall in the middle of the hallway.
he like looks at you, and we're going to initiate combat here. I'm actually
What
going to
does
give.
this guy look like? Like, is he? What has he got in his hands? Is he a fucking?
He has absolutely nothing in his hands.
He looks like a blonde douchebag at the moment.
Yeah. D10.
I guess
Phoenix.
I'm going last.
Well, okay, wait. We need more information
Oh,
here.
D10, D10.
If we're
right.
initiating combat, I need more information about like what do we see regarding this person.
Plus your
He
initiative, Phoenix.
he looks like a male, late 20s, holding nothing in his hands, moderately dressed, basically just a civilian from the.
Okay, he's holding nothing in his
Surroundings.
hands and he wants to fight us. He's a fucking supernatural something. There's no way that like a mortal would just be like, yeah, buddy, I'm gonna fucking punch you in the face. Like,
Could I tell if he's a kindred, or will I have to auspex for that?
You would have to auspex.
Okay. Do I do it on my turn, or do it right now?
I would like to do it now.
Okay, that's what I'm gonna do then.
Okay.
Okay, intelligence, empathy, and auspex. 3, 3, 2. All right. I think it's standard
I
difficulty
should
only.
have raised more zombies. I could have had like. Ramirez
What's
and
their composure?
Mutton chop career.
16.
I could have raised like 3 or 4 zombies.
Two.
With the amount of blood
2.
I had.
Got it.
Oh well, maybe I'll raise this guy when we murder him.
He had an omelet for breakfast. No. He is definitely a kindred. He is a vampire.
All right. I say that to the rest of the group. I'm like, it's a kindred. Just so you know, but I don't know what kind.
Oh, it's a kindred. Well, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 kindred. You sure you want to do this? Like, just saying this before combat starts to the guy.
He just kind of looks at you. He's like,
He's not afraid.
yeah, I guess. Like he seems very, very apathetic about it. He's just like, you're here, I'm here. This is probably gonna go down. I don't care. You know,
That's fine.
like he's not like Ryu in like a
It's,
battle stance. Just
It doesn't have to.
I don't want
We
to, but
got
this
no-
is my island.
Kind of got no problem with you,
I'm
guy
just-
in my building.
I'm here to get paid, man. Paid money.
Well, she can
speaks.
pay you more.
God, for fucking sake, this is the brother of the coffee guy, isn't it?
This is Nigel's brother.
Paid? Wait, listen. Paid by who? You want to get paid? I'm the one who pays people around here. How much are you getting paid? I will pay you more.
It's not even a lie. That's pretty.
That's pretty easy.
Hold on, I'm actually gonna roll how much he's being paid. Give me a.
It's
I hope
pretty
it's low
legitimate.
so I can just be like, here's my pocket change, bitch! And just like throw cash at him.
I did that wrong. 1D 1 million.
We should do this anime style.
1d1 million. He gets $50.
Listen, I was promised like 10K for this job, man.
What exactly is the job?
Stand here and make sure nobody goes upstairs. I guess.
Can we just
That's-
kill this guy?
Hang on. I wanted to I'm looking to do a little bit of roleplay before the fighting starts. Val's gonna look like between the group and basically go, is this fight worth $10,000?
Not
Just
really.
asking the people who are going to be fighting.
I mean, we could probably kill him very easily.
Depends on exactly what he is. He could be more dangerous than you think.
All I know
don't-
that he's a kindred. So
I don't do this.
I'm sorry,
for money.
I've decided this fight isn't worth $10,000. Go ahead, boys.
all right, I guess
Alrighty.
initiative then.
You should probably initiative too there, Valerie.
Yeah, I should.
I mean, as long as she's gonna do
Even
anything.
though I'm not gonna do anything, but
But she can roleplay whenever her turn comes up.
It's a kindred, so I can do one thing.
Hey, Phoenix, how do you
Stare
not
at him
have
menacingly?
a mod on your
Yes.
initiative?
Oh no, it's plus 5. I just forgot
legit.
to do it.
I mean,
that's
it
why I have
forces
7 on
Rottrek.
Dyren right now.
I don't.
Forces Rottrek pretty legit.
I rolled
Guys,
6 'cause I
the
just don't
zombie
care.
needs a turn.
Um. Hold on,
where?
I got this.
Bob, how are you in chat but you're not in?
You probably just can't connect properly. He's like having issues.
Restart your internet, bub.
I think you did.
Unplug it for 10 seconds, then plug it back in.
Burn down your house and get a new one.
Bob's popular. He being DDoSed.
He's being DDoSed.
Dust.
DDoS all the Bobs. Okay.
Please don't DOS Bob. I like Bob.
Malcolm
Bob's a good guy.
will be first.
Yeah, alright.
Hooray!
Aren't you good
Hooray,
against
Bob.
vampires?
Well, not good. I have one thing that works against vampires. Okay.
One
Oh
thing.
boy!
One thing better than no thing.
Yeah, one thing better than nothing. Okay.
Let's see how.
Presence and empathy and indentation minus composure is 2. Okay. I just. Alright.
Bob keeps it coming all day long.
Are you back now, Bob? For real?
I really hope so.
His voice sounds better. That's a plus.
Yeah,
If I
true.
go down again, I'm just gonna leave it, I guess. Something.
It
If you
happens.
go down
it's cool,
again, you
just-
get a purple heart.
It's cool. Just keep doing it.
Okay. Oh god, now I have to actually.
Wait, why did you give the zombie a turn? Don't I just do?
Zombie
his
gets a turn.
Zombie keeps it rolling.
Do you want me
Zombie
to
keeps
roll
rolling.
initiative, Rack?
Oh, okay.
Well, I guess
I'll
I
make-
tell him what to do, but he has his own turn. You're right. I suppose.
He barely made it. This time, like
That's okay.
he rolled 2, so I only need 2, right? I just
Yeah,
tie
you
it.
only
I'm
need
good?
to. You have to get it or
Alright.
above, so you're good. You're
All
good.
right. It's probably better for you guys that he didn't run, but because running attracts attention from other people in building.
Unless he jumps out the window.
Well,
To which case, now there's a kindred also helping that werewolf fight Nibor.
yeah.
And now the werewolf comes inside.
And before Nibor kills both of them with awesome strength.
Yeah.
You would.
I'm
mean,
actually
very
expecting
clearly
Nibor to
impenetrable
win
armor.
that fight. And
I
then,
actually
like,
kind of think he can. Like,
because he's an alpha, and he beat the alpha male, all the werewolves follow Nibor now.
Nibor leads
Oh
the werewolves.
no! You kill the alpha. And oh god. No.
Werewolf Civil War.
I
Yeah,
don't know
he
if Nibor can win, but I mean, he has the
he's
armor.
gonna be. If he does, he's gonna be hunted pretty badly.
Do you want me to
Um,
roll initiative, or do you just want me to put a 1 in there?
Roll your initiative, sirs.
Yay, John returned before the party can use him as
He's
a meat
ready.
shield.
John's ready for this.
John's
John
ready.
just comes like running up past like behind everybody. He's like, "This is mine, my kill, boys, my kills."
John, go ahead.
He one shots it in before.
And before he just throws a sculpture like
Great
statue.
success
What's
against
going on,
Nets.
guys?
Quick, John, paint him like one of your French girls.
Sculpt him. Sculpt.
Sculpt
Sculpt
him.
him like one of your French girls. That's gonna be my thing for your character from now on.
It works.
The movement, that all?
Yeah.
Malcolm turn.
Right. Nope, Malcolm's already gone. I just redid that so it was in proper order. I didn't want to like.
Malcolm, turn again.
roll the
Yes, Malcolm turn a second time.
It's another fear check.
Basically, as you are staring at this guy, he bites his thumb and kind of like licks the blood a little bit, and he starts to grow in stature. Like his arms start to lengthen, his legs start to lengthen. He gets to about a full 8 feet tall. His skin becomes a sickly greenish gray, almost like a chitin.
Ah,
And his arms become very ape-like and ropey, tinged with ragged black nails.
I should have run forward.
And a row of spines sprout from his vertebrae, and his extended carapace exudes a foul-smelling grease.
Wait,
That is
grease
that is his
flammable.
turn. Well,
Who's got fire?
you're
So
right.
much.
It wasn't an asimite.
Valerie.
I just didn't know you made them that quickly. Impressive.
Fucking know what
Valerie. Basically, this guy became very, very hideous and very, very dangerous.
So he went from a blonde douchebag to an ugly douchebag. Got it.
Very, very ugly. Yes.
I wouldn't recommend underestimating that.
I wouldn't either. That's why his composure was so low, by the way.
Flanagan, go!
Just stand back.
I choose you, Flanagan.
That way.
That's all I got, man.
Siren.
I don't have a
All
culture.
right.
On that.
So hold on, let me check something real quick.
I have
Yeah,
a
does
cult.
anybody want to roll a cult?
I have a cult.
I do. I'm not
Roll
good
a
at it, but I
cult.
want to.
Please do.
What's in a cult?
Roll a cult. Difficulty 6, but you're gonna need at least 3 successes because this is what I'm considering a dead bloodline.
So
Okay.
you,
What in a
wait,
cult?
You a cult and what?
A
What's
cult
your intelligence?
and what's your go with your intelligence because it's higher.
Cool.
Can I go with my wits because it's higher?
Would it be considered?
Intelligence. Okay. Elf's got it. You would know this as a dead bloodline of Semitsi, which originated obviously in Dark Ages. And you would actually, I'm going to give it to you since you got 4 successes. You would know that this horrid form is one of their bloodline abilities, disciplines, called Awaken the Zulu form. And it's all you know is that it's very dangerous, and they seem to get stronger because of it.
Any weaknesses?
Well,
Fire.
the normal things, and any weaknesses would be like they take all their social attributes drop to 0. That's
no.
about
Oh, look
that's
at me.
about their
Oh,
only
look at me.
Oh no!
that's about the only weakness from this.
I'm really unhappy that we
That
can't.
means its composure
Um,
is now
do
0.
everything
But
about
you
Composure's not 0.
You do know that their damage inflicted in brawling combat, so if you were to grapple it, it deals damage to you due to the jagged ridges and bony knobs from their hands and bodies. So grappling, not such a great idea.
Cool.
Jen keeps rolling.
Flanagan,
All
go!
Keep rolling.
Iron.
Dyren is just going to, let's see.
Make him fail.
Yes, nice.
Make him fail.
So
his shit.
Dyren's going to just lift an eyebrow and just keep staring at him for a couple of minutes. And that is Evil Eye, which means he has -2 to all of his rolls for the rest of the fight.
Perfectly fine.
Giving him the evil eye.
Give him
Bartel.
Evil Eye.
Bartel doesn't know what this is, and he doesn't know what it does. So he's going to walk up to next to Dyren, and he's going to see if he can shoot it with his pistol. He's just gonna like pull out a gun to see. He's just gonna see if shooting it does anything. So yeah. So what is its defense?
Oh god. Its defense. What are the stats that make defense again, real quick?
It's wits and dex, whichever is lower.
Oh my god.
What's index?
So the lowest of wits
so-
or dex.
In other words, 0.
It'd be about 3.
Okay.
3. 3 is good. Though.
Okay.
Well, no, its dex is insane.
Plus
yeah,
armor.
exactly.
Does his skin give him extra armor though?
So 3 bullet damage.
I'm just gonna allow his skin to not give the extra armor.
Okay.
But
I will check something on that actually, but yeah, 3.
okay.
Yeah.
Hit it with a stick until it passes out. All right. And so, how much damage is that again? Because you beat it, right?
Yeah.
Damage.
3.
3.
Okay.
I mean, isn't grappling what Vault does?
Yeah.
He does a lot of different things, but
Yeah.
It's 3 anyway.
he's
Okay,
going to move
Bolt.
up here.
Oh no, wait, it's 4 damage actually. Forgot about that. It's 4.
I like how nobody wants to get near this thing.
I'm gonna move up next to John, and just kind of like smell the air, because this thing has just changed and he can't see it.
Very foul smelling. It is
I
very
wouldn't get near
very
that thing,
foul
Bolt.
smelling.
Also,
Oh god.
I don't know
John,
how much
what did
armor
you
he would
do?
have actually, but apparently under the combat summary, guns are dex and firearms minus their armor, not their defense. So I don't know.
That'll do.
Okay.
So,
You gotta
That's all I'm
understand
doing.
though.
It's just moving up here.
And-
I'm moving up here kind of like defensively and just sniffing the air. This
World
is
of
something he's
Darkness.
probably never heard of before or smelled.
World of Darkness, the actual World of Darkness book, you don't have a defense. You only have what you are, your armor, because you're a human. So it's still going to be defense in this.
I mean, it also has defense and armor on all the other things except for firearms.
we're going to go with defense.
Yeah,
Okay,
firearms.
I'm not
defense
putting
unless
I'm not
point
putting
blank.
body armor on all my guys just for firearms. So, I mean, 3 is a pretty easy number to hit.
Yeah.
Otherwise, I'd have to give him armor, and I don't want to have to like
Three's
adjust.
an easy number to
hit
hit.
combat.
What?
3 is an easy number to hit when you're rolling like 12 dice.
Well, I'm rolling 8.
Well,
Yeah.
you know what I mean. Yeah. Imagine what
You're
Volk
rolling-
rolls for God's sakes.
Your motherfucking quibbles are hilarious. Like, I rolled 1. 1!
4
Hey.
firearms, though.
I at least give you
Yeah,
that
but I
one.
mean, it's the house rules, so I mean you get a minimum of 1. So if you get a success with that damage, it's 1 plus whatever the weapon's damage. You're automatically gonna get like
That's why I am
what
lenient.
Bartel said it would be 4 then. You would have done
Should all
4 damage if you
praise.
had a pistol.
Yeah, well.
Whatever.
So anyway,
Lenient, but his bat rolls
Just
down.
gonna kind of stand here and that's it.
Okay.
He's kind of like,
Go, Flanagan!
Shamble.
Shamble.
John.
that's a hell of a shamble.
Yeah, he's good. He's good at this.
Dude, usually they only have 2 speed. The zombies.
He is well and capable. I told you this.
It's true,
You,
he is well. He is well.
you guessed.
capable.
You guessed 2.
I did
for
say
God's-
2.
Yes, too. This guy is.
He is the walking porter, not the shambling
So
porter.
does he have better than just the 1 strength for combat, or is he just 1 strength for combat?
Well, you're gonna find out if he comes so near this Zulu.
It's
He's
just
gonna have dead in combat.
He's wearing armor, though, so maybe he'll be okay.
True, he has body armor.
I'm just gonna note back here
Then nope.
and pull out my D-Take, because
Gotta
that's
go
what I do.
Malcolm.
Done.
Well, first step here. Alright, I'm gonna try again, because it's 0 composure.
Yes, blast him with your eye lasers.
My eye lasers. Okay, let's see, that is 8 dice.
Severely limits his roll.
Yeah, so he needs 3 successes, but he also gets
Oh,
minus
God.
2 for Evil Eye on the Frenzy
That's an
checks.
equal eye minus 2.
Yep.
does not succeed.
Rushrek.
So, which is fear.
Yeah.
And his turn is next. He's just gonna nope right on out of the room.
Shit.
So, but he's not like gonna go through the door.
No, I have to maintain it every round.
I mean, he's just gonna like, but he still has to run either way, right?
Yeah.
He's afraid because you got what 3 successes, and he rolled 0 on his save.
Yeah. It doesn't matter, it just enters a normal Rushrek. The number you failed by doesn't matter for that Frenzy roll.
I was gonna say either way at that point, he would either be at a quivered cowed stage or he would be fleeing, right?
Fleeing, I think. Yeah. And then trying to, murder anything that stops him from fleeing, but
Yeah. So he would just nope on out of the room.
yeah.
And then his
I have to
friends are
maintain
like,
it,
"Where
and
are
he
you
can
going?
keep
Where are
making
you
resolve
going?
and
Stop.
composure
Where are you going?" And he kills.
until he meets the successes. So
kills
So
all of
basically what just happened was you just see this 8-foot tall, nasty, gnarly looking, dangerous thing, just like freeze in fear. Walk over, just open up the door, walk through, close the door. Like,
Goodbye.
like very composed, open the door, walk through, just fucking noped out of the place, and he gone.
Really? Was that easy?
No,
I
he's
I
gonna
still have to
die.
maintain
When you
it.
have fear.
Says
I mean,
Dyrin. That's RP.
If he makes the Rorschach, though, he's gonna come back. If he doesn't, he might kill whatever's in that room.
Because whatever's in that room is gonna be like, "Jack, no, don't run, stop. What are you doing?" And
It's
Jack's
right.
gonna be like, "Nope, fuck you."
Flanagan!
I'm still gonna be concentrating on maintaining that. So
Onward!
Alright, so you guys are gonna keep on moving down the way?
I'm sending Flanagan.
Yes, I mean, there's a door here, isn't there?
Yes. There's a door there and there's a door down here.
This door.
I would know where I'm going.
I'm gonna
so
look
I'm trying
at
to
Ballard.
make for
What's
the
this door?
You would know. You would know in the. Well, how much time do you actually spend in this building?
Enough
That's true.
I mean, it's my fucking company. I mean, I know the things.
But
Okay.
you don't spend any time to like.
You
Yeah,
said
you say
She
basically
knows
you've
where
already
everything is
hired.
except the meeting room.
I was gonna say you've hired somebody to take your position in the meeting room. That
said
way
your
you don't have to do that. You've you've already said that you're just kind of like the heiress. You just kind of take in the money.
Hey, man, I still own this building. I like
Not
things
gonna
Probably
lie.
just
that I
tours
own.
around.
You would
Whenever
know.
there is an
Yeah.
heiress of the building, she still makes regular checks to make sure that everybody is doing what they're supposed to
Hey,
be doing.
hey.
So she makes her
All
her
I have to
monthly
say,
checks.
all I have to say is I own this building and I like shit that I own.
You know that through here is kind of like a meeting room, almost
Okay,
like
so she doesn't know what that is.
kind of like what you would consider PowerPoint presentation kind
Oh,
of
yeah.
meeting. Like everybody get together. We're gonna talk about safety and regulations.
It's time to talk about synergy.
Through here, it's
Synergy.
kind of like a waiting room.
Let's go to the waiting room.
Further on, there is just more stuff, and there's another elevator on the other side that takes you into higher floors. Like there's two elevators, obviously, one on either side. You could actually go to a higher floor from the elevator that you came in as well.
Well, I'm trying to get
Why
to
did we
the
do that?
trying to get to the server.
What the fuck is this?
Someone just like walked in.
You just logged in. I don't know why.
Yeah, I just walked in and there's a guy with a gun or a fishing rod. I can't tell which one that is.
Roll initiative.
As
You take
Oh,
a
sorry.
look.
I was supposed to. There.
what's your defense, sir?
Me?
Yeah, whoever walked in.
Tyron went in first.
Tried to press
Three.
down, hit right.
Oh God. Okay. You're gonna get shot. First
What
of
an
all.
asshole!
And it is going to deal you.
Oh, I
Yeah.
also have. I also have what's it called? Resilience one.
Yeah, but you have to turn it on if you want to use it, and it's only a bonus to your stamina.
It's not like stamina. It's not like fucking.
It's not like
It's not like
at all.
fortitude.
That's
Fortitude.
what you guys told. I hate you guys.
Resilience is basically bad.
Resilience isn't bad, but if you activate it, it's a bonus to your stamina.
Well, yeah, it also
Um,
reduces aggravated damage to lethal damage 1 point of it if you have 1 dot. But I
Exactly.
mean, it's not as good as
you're-
Fortitude.
You're gonna get hit for 6 lethal.
Lethal it's a bullet, isn't it?
It is an incendiary round.
Okay.
And it could have done more.
You could have done egg. Yeah.
Yeah, it could have done a lot of ag. But it's kind of one of those, like, not really a lethal bullet shot, not like to the chest or head or anywhere like that. But you kind of like took it, in the shoulder area. Kind of like that, just that meaty flesh.
6 damage to the shoulder area.
Yeah.
Where's your shoulder?
It's still fire, but I'm gonna reduce it from ag to lethal. Okay, so yeah, you've got a guy that, and by the way, it's not a gun that's like bang, bang, bang. It's like bang, click, 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 click. Like it takes a while to load. Like single shot rifle.
Moving
if-
tiny maquette from here to here.
So if you want, you can. Just,
Whatever happened to fucking my zombie guy who was supposed to be onward
Yeah.
zing?
He was supposed to be going in first, but I mean, the door wasn't open.
Hey, he was just walking down the room, man. Tyren's like,
He's a
"Got
zombie
this."
and he's slow.
Yeah, he is slow.
As he
That's
passes
so
by
good.
me, I'm gonna like slap him on the back of the head, like fucking.
He just like your hand
Hurry up,
hits
Sonic
cold metal
Flanagan.
helmet.
Technically,
careful,
he only
Valerie,
has a
you might
movement of
knock him
like
out.
2.
Hurry up, Sanic Flanagan.
All right, John.
Hearing the gunshot, I'm just gonna stand right here. Because Valerie's in front of the door.
Okay. That's good. Welcome.
Welcome. Can I see inside or will I have to step through?
You would have to. Well, door might be open enough to see him. Hold on.
Door would probably be open.
Okay. Well, can I see the gunman?
Yes, you can see the gun.
Alright. I'm just gonna. What's his composure? I'm just gonna roll aspects to see what I can. If a vampire, fear vampire.
If vampire, fear.
Composure
No,
3.
Okay.
These cattle are useless. Yes.
No.
Okay.
Okay, give me wildly inaccurate information. I will love this.
Okay.
I've done it before. It's
The
hilarious.
female you see before you.
Oh. It's still a man. The man you see before you is holding what looks to be a small pixie wand. Wearing.
By the way, it's just for Auspex auras.
Oh, for the auras? That's fine.
Yeah.
Okay. What you were seeing before you looks to be like diablerie with a tinge of sadness, loathing,
And magic user.
and manic
He's a little
depression.
turned on. He's a little turned on.
I see Diablerie. I can probably fear it later.
Well,
I turn and tell Valerie it's a kindred.
okay.
And that's the end of my turn because I used Auspex. So.
Gunman reloads. Valerie. It's a vampire, Valerie. Nope.
Step back. Because stepping forward isn't going to help me. There's just like no space. It's like an elevator or something, I assume. Like I can't really get in there.
It's the waiting room.
Is
No,
it?
it's a room, yeah.
That's a waiting room.
Because I can't see like through the open door.
It's got a nice plant on the floor.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's a plant.
Feed me,
Easy.
Seymour. Feed me.
It is
It is a plant.
It is a plant.
But is it an assassin vine?
Is it an assassin vine?
I don't
Probably.
know really what to do. I guess zombie go.
Going in
Flanagan,
Hurry up.
attack.
Zombie grab the gun. Yeah.
Dyron run forward and hit with spear.
Okay. Iron probably gonna hit.
Flanagan attack.
What is it? Strength and weaponry?
Yes.
Alright. Cool.
Don't know what
Minus
his
whatever
defense
his
is, so.
defense is.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
what's his
mine is-
defense?
20.
One.
Alright.
As I said, you're gonna hit. As long as you roll one. Yeah. So how much damage is that total?
3 plus 3, 6.
3
Uh,
plus...
What's your spear damage?
Where my fuck is my weapon? Hold on.
Your spear is 3 damage lethal, isn't it?
I think so, I just want to make sure.
Yeah, it's 2 or 3.
I remember it being the same
Yeah,
as my
3
long
lethal.
sword.
3 lethal.
Okay,
So,
as you stab
6.
him in the left leg, I rolled to see where it stab. As you stab him in the left leg, you see a profuse amount of blood just spray out everywhere. So you can assume that you probably hit like a main artery, and he just
There's
starts
definite vein.
he just starts screaming in pain until like blood starts gurgling out of his mouth, and he just dies.
If you shot me in the shoulder,
One
that's what
shot.
happens.
One shot to the leg, baby. That's what Dyren's about.
There's some pretty large arteries and veins there. I believe it.
The success for bitch. Did you shoot me?
Appreciate
Bartel
that
will walk
very much.
over and be like, pick up the gun and inspect it.
I guess
It
I'm gonna enter the
is-
waiting room
I'm gonna-
now.
Yeah, I'm gonna inch into the room.
Okay. No.
Irene, you looking okay?
I'm fine. Taking many bullets.
Mortician's appraisal of the corpse.
Spear.
Spear wound.
You have to roll for it.
I know.
Severed artery.
Femoral artery.
It looks a
One
little
success.
obvious.
My question is, can I raise it as a zombie?
No.
Damn.
It would be pretty much useless.
Well, I mean, it would really
I
only have
speared
an
it in
artery
the
cut. Do the zombies need blood?
His
to move?
spear took out like half of its left leg.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Putting any strain on that would just like shatter
Okay.
the bone.
You've got a
Large
crawler.
Zombie just.
It would crawl. It would
Got
crawl
a crawler.
speedy at the speed of
Anyway,
Half.
the like pump rifle he was using,
yes.
Pump rifle. You're gonna shoot your eye out with that, kid.
basically.
I need you to actually roll perception on it.
Can I roll anything with weaponry or
Perception.
Okay. perception? Will do.
Science!
Yes, it will. Perception will do.
Oh, okay. Wits
Wits
and
and
composure. That's
Yeah.
right. Yes.
ER.
Dex and presence.
Dex and presence. I rolled a 1 because I rolled 2 1s.
It's a magic gun. Occult.
You don't know. You don't
We
know.
should
It
get to the
apparently has
cafeteria
one
at some
loaded
point.
incendiary round. I know that much.
Alright, do you want me to roll then, I guess?
Valerie is gonna give you the
Politics.
most drop dead "Are you serious?" look at that comment, Dyron. Just the like, we should get to the cafeteria at some point.
They have blood packs, alright? So we could stock up on some blood packs. Because knowing this, knowing the vampires are here, cafeterias would probably have blood packs.
It
He has a
is.
point.
That actually makes logical sense, and I'm actually disappointed I didn't think of that first.
And it's going to be a modified generic target rifle. And the reason I say that is it's not damage 4, it is actually a damage 3 with a capacity of 1 instead of 5 plus 1.
Okay.
Everything else is the same. It's kind of like a shoddy workmanship of a target rifle.
Okay, so basically it does less damage and you can only load 1 bullet in. So
It's basically like strap together 2 tubes, MacGyver style. Here's a paperclip. I've got a toaster. Let's make a gun. Like, I mean, that's basically what this guy
Dude,
has done in his basement.
every component you need to make a gun is from toasters. I mean,
right, like the spring that pushes the bread out. That's how you make the hammer.
There you go. I mean, it's pretty much this guy has done a really good job of making a crappy gun.
Could I use a
In his
toaster to make a
basement.
belt sander?
Yeah. Yeah. You could
Well, I-
probably use a toaster to make an Abrams tank if you get a good enough roll. I'll allow it.
really? Because I'm just
Rolls
looking
are
at the stat. I'm literally looking at the stats for a main battle tank right now.
Get a good enough roll, and I'll allow a toaster, a paperclip, and a rubber band and make a tank. I don't.
Just John's in the John's in the parking lot, like chiseling at a tank. He's like,
Chiseling a tank out of a lifeboat.
Just assume you
Let's
like
get
Dead
the engine,
Rising.
this baby.
I'll just assume you like Dead Rising did and like took a whole bunch of random shit that wasn't there in the first place and made this really awesome item to add those things.
Yeah, so
So-
then I'll just check to see if he has any extra rounds for the rifle.
He has 5 rounds. 5,
Along with the one load.
5.
Wait, 5 incendiary rounds? Or just
5 rounds.
555.
They're 5 rounds.
Yeah, 555 rounds. He has 555 rounds.
5.
That's
So
a lot of
they're-
rounds.
They are incendiary.
Okay. Well, I mean, I'll take them and
5 of them.
Tyron's gonna hold his shoulder and be like, Valerie, have your zombie go first this time.
Bartel will look at the group like as be like, does anyone have training with these?
Since like best GM ever.
No. I can't use a gun. What do you think I am?
The brave little.
It was a shot in the dark.
Like I'm like reading chat. Like
Yeah.
Toaster's OP, the brave little Abrams tank. Right, anyway,
It's a live. Mwah.
Anyway.
Not alive.
Be right back.
It's a live.
Alright,
Alright.
so Val's gonna send Flanagan through the door first.
I'll
bang,
open the door for him if you can.
Bang! Dead.
bang, very very loud bang.
Could I?
You can assume
Look at
it was a gunshot.
Well, what kind of gun was that?
what the fuck would I know?
That sounded a lot like
What's
Roll.
composure?
roll perception plus science.
Plus science? Perception plus science. Oh my god.
You're the goddamn scientist here.
This
With
is gonna be a lot of
composure
dice.
and
This is gonna be
science.
a lot of freaking
Great
dice.
scientist.
This is gonna be a ridiculous amount of dice.
It will be.
Ugh.
And you're using acute senses.
I know gunshots.
You know gunshots.
You do know gunshots.
I know my gunshots.
Okay.
Phoenix comes back
Yes,
with like
you
a
do.
tray of stuff.
You would notice that as a machine pistol, a Thompson M1928.
Oh, get it! Get it! Get it! Thompson.
So at Vault, what was that?
It was bought in 2118 at
I don't
4:30 p.m.
The
Those 8 successes.
registration number is 632Q double
I can tell by the
JS.
rattling of the bullet.
We lost John again.
Yeah.
That's okay. That's okay.
Yeah, you would notice it as a Thompson.
Sounds like some kind of rapid fire pistol. Something of the Thompson make.
Well, I don't care what it is as long as it's not hitting any of us.
I asked so that we could figure out the best way to enter this room.
We can only safely assume that our shambling friend is dead.
I
Actually-
think you underestimate the durability
Again.
of Mr. Flanagan.
Actually, Volt, could you hear if there was any sort of sizzling?
This room smells like burnt shit from Darian being shot and blood. I can't smell any more sizzling from the
Not
next
smell, hear it when the gun went off.
hear sizzling.
Why doesn't our
look,
escoot go first?
While you guys are having this argument, I'm going to look over at Dyron. Valerie's going to look over at Dyron, and she's going to say, Dyron, he should be reloading right about now. Could you go in there and stab him for me?
I did say it was a rapid fire pistol, did I not?
Well, that's what I mean by, like, if it's rapid...
Oh no! No!
That's why I didn't go in.
Yeah.
It's gonna ask
Odds
Bartel
or
to go in.
evens? Byron, odds or evens?
He jumps back out.
Tyron. The secret to surviving
odds.
is just never going through doors.
As Dyron
Odds?
goes in.
You said
I'll be like,
odds. Okay. There are 4 very loud gunshots as rounds pierce the wall beside and behind you. The door, I guess. The door and the wall beside and behind you.
All right. So I do what I did before.
Stab a bitch!
So literally, as you walk in, you're like, nope.
I can do it calmly though. It's like,
Nope.
just close the door back up.
Val's just going to be like, I may have been mistaken.
And Bartel is in the room.
He's in there, but I mean, he hasn't really had a chance to get in. He was going in after Dyron, so I mean, if you want him the chance to get
Odds
out.
or evens? Because I rolled for you too, just in case you were staying in there. What's that?
Evens.
Same for you.
Cool.
Like there's an outline of you. Like he's clearly aiming for faces. He's not.
Yeah.
He's not going for body shots. He's dead and dead.
Could I take a shot at him with the rifle before I leave, or could I just need to leave if I don't want to get shot at again?
I will initiate initiative. If you would
By the
like.
way,
Initiatives
guys,
again.
And you
Big
can leave it
Ugly
up
is
to
in there,
fate.
too.
Yeah, Ugly's in there too. You can leave it up to fate.
I could.
He's in there? Oh, leaving.
But I just dragged
I
over my
could, but there's a
initiative
guy with a gun and the ugly guy, and I'm also kind of the low on everything. So, no, I'm just gonna step out of the room. Nope.
That'll do.
Like my initiative thing broke.
That's fine. I reset initiative.
Wait, do
I
we,
gotta
even need to
scratch
go,
it.
do we even need to go this way?
There is still the conference room.
Valerie, is there another way around this area to
That's
where
exactly
we're going?
what I was thinking, because I'm trying to get to the server room, because that's where all the information is that I need to make sure is safe.
Turn the 3G back on, or the Wi-Fi.
Send an SOS. Message in a
We're
bottle.
blogging all, obviously.
Message in a bottle, man.
They're waiting for that Tuesday update.
SOS to the world.
Well,
Just fans.
well, also the you know, the server room is the like freaking vault door, fucking super heavy duty security room of the entire place. If we're gonna stay anywhere safe, that'll be the place. And also, yeah, she has admirers to email back. She has
Valerie, are we
she
even
has
on the
two
right
phones,
floor?
one for business and one for pleasure.
Are we even on the right floor? What floor is the server room on? Don't want to go through this.
75.
Well, this is why I'm asking
It's
Rockvasha
57.
if we
It's
need to go this way. This is knowledge I would have in character.
To get to the server room, this floor is not nowhere close to it.
Okay, why did we even stop here?
I don't know.
This is the main lobby. Like this is basically like main floor style.
Where's the elevator to get
Wait,
up?
so that elevator that we
Higher.
were on before, that we started on,
That
We
was the
could've
one
just went
from
up.
the. Yeah, you could
Yes.
have just went. I told you that. I told you that when you
You
first
told
came
it-
in. I
you
said you
told
can
us
get
that-
floors using this elevator.
No, Rockbasher, you told us that after we made the other guy run away in fear. Nobody else was listening but me, I think.
all right. So I'm going to the elevator.
I said there's an
Alright.
elevator on the other side.
Okay, so
where you can use this elevator
okay,
to go up.
wait. So provided with this information, Val's like, we don't actually need to go through the main lobby. I thought it might be good to pick some stuff up, but if it's going to be a problem, let's just head upstairs.
Special forces will probably come through and clean them out. Let's just get
Yeah.
moving.
The higher we go, hopefully the farther we'll
Where's
be
the
from them.
cafeteria? Which floor?
Let's
Uh,
get
Cafeteria, floor 14.
We stopped there.
We stop there, yes.
You stop there, we mean.
I'm stopping
Hey,
there. I
wait
want to
for
get
me.
some blood.
There you go.
Who's at the cafeteria right now? Really?
Val fed just recently. She's all good. I don't.
Bartel has not.
I don't
one's
have
full.
a cafeteria, but floor 14.
If he's hungry, you can just eat one of you guys.
As you open up the door to cafeteria floor, it is literally just a giant cafeteria.
That makes
Um,
sense.
The whole floor is just, because there's a lot of workers in a 57 floor building,
Oh,
so
yeah.
the whole floor is cafeteria. You notice a lot of tables and a lot of chairs have been overturned,
And a lot of werewolves.
and it looks to be like a makeshift barricade. You also notice that there are bullet holes in a lot of the tops of the overturned tables, as if someone was shooting through this barricade at people or things behind it.
Still want to stop for a snack?
Kind
kinda
of.
do.
I don't know who's here.
I kind of do.
Kinda do.
I'm staying in the elevator.
Bartel, like,
It's still alive in there.
close button. Hello? Is anyone here?
You hear small squeak.
A small island.
You don't seem
We
like.
we are the military. We've come to help evacuate.
Siren, I don't even think that's a good thing to say in the best
you-
of times.
On top of this small squeak that you hear, you now hear what sounds to be a child's giggle, like a child's voice laughing or giggling to themselves as if playing a game of hide and seek.
I slowly reach over and press the closed door button
Yeah,
on the
it's
elevator.
just
Like,
Byron jumps
no.
out before you can close the door.
Okay,
Okay,
we're
have
leaving
fun.
here.
Okay.
Goodbye.
Dyrin, then before we move on, Dyrin, as I said, you hear a small child's laughter or giggle.
It's like horror game rule number 1. Don't go towards that.
So take it from there. It sounds like it's coming from further in the cafeteria.
All right. I'm going to move to the wall of the barricade and look over the barricade.
You see quite a few dead Jaeger Industries employees. A few of which, were horribly maimed by what looks to be sharp objects. Others were riddled with bullet holes. But there are no signs of life directly behind the barricade.
I'm going to head towards the kitchen.
Okay. As you start entering towards the kitchen, you hear the small child's voice ask you,
Are
ask
you
a
my
question.
mommy?
It asks you, do you want to play a game?
Sure. Let's play a game. Let's play Where's the Blood Packs?
Directly after you saying sure, it kind of ignores whatever it is, kind of ignores all the rest of that. And it says, okay, how about you hide and I seek?
Oh, I like hide and seek.
It starts counting. 1, 2, and you can tell it's taking a lot of enjoyment in the counting. Roll wits, just wits,
All right.
to see if you know the basic rules of hide and seek. Were you a privileged child or not?
Probably not.
Okay, you know the basic rules of hide and seek are count to 10, game begins.
All right.
There's no like, oh, count to 100, count to 50. This is a count to 10. Game begins. Don't get tagged or don't get found. Kind of
Why
thing.
you go off do these things on your own, Phoenix?
I think we.
Rule number 1: don't split the party. Rule number 1 of horror games: child laughter is bad.
I
He
feel
broke
like-
2 number 1 rules.
I feel like you may be getting murdered fairly soon.
He says number 1, number 1A, number 1B.
No, I believe
It's like
in him.
number
I
1
mean,
rule of D&D and number 1 rule of horror games. He broke them both.
if Stanton could walk into a strip club and intimidate the owner and then walk out alive, I think Dyron's got this.
Yeah, hide and seek. He got this.
Dyron's going to take a chair, put it against the wall, and sit on it.
Oh
If she finds him, he can always make her march, and then just hide.
The count nears 9, and the enjoyment level of this counting has reached like very, very large proportions. It's almost like a full-on maniacal laugh of what you can assume would be a 7 or 8-year-old kid.
Okay.
And it does not sound. It's like, yeah, that's pretty much it. You're gonna sit there for 10.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Kind of wish I got off the elevator now.
Yeah. As you were sitting there in your chair, the count hits 10, and a very large thing proceeds to stand up in the kitchen. You hear a lot of pots and pans rattle, a lot of things being knocked over, and what sounds like a loud crash as appliances are being toppled.
You are very big for a child.
Wow, you just broke the rule of hide and seek. You gave away your location. What are you doing, Phoenix?
I'm on a wall sitting there.
Are you saying that in character?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. As you say that, you see a very large hand and forearm, probably the size of, God, what can I liken it to? About the width of,
An elephant trunk. I don't know.
yeah, about the width of an elephant trunk, I would say, reach through this very, very tiny doorway. And a head slowly starts to protrude after it, and you hear in a very childlike voice, "I never said I was a child." Like, just this large, extending form grappling the wall beside the door, head protruding from doorway. You can tell it's a very, very large man or beast. And it is very grotesque. It almost looks like it was sewn together.
Sewn together.
Oh.
Or pieced together,
Oh,
I should
okay.
say. It's not like different body parts of like different people. But it looks almost like it was at one time one person had been like tested and experimented on profusely, and then just every time they had like experimented on it, sewed it back up. And so you can see like scars from where it had been sewn like multiple times everywhere, and it's very, very large. Bear. Ew.
Is it?
It's
That's all I
pretty
know.
close. It's pretty
Okay.
close.
Okay. I know absolutely nothing about them. Though.
Bear.
Quickly, Tyron, escape! I want you to live! Out of character, I'm really disappointed that you're like, I split myself up from the 5 other people.
Hey,
I wanted to see what the
sometimes you gotta have
fucking
your own
little girl
adventure.
was.
It's true, sometimes you do have to have your own adventure. Stanting learned that in the last 2 figures.
We made it rather enjoyable, actually.
After seeing this, Phoenix, what is Dyren's action?
He's going to stare at it and go, "Why are you all by yourself in the cafeteria?"
In a childlike voice, still very calmly talking to you. with a hint of enjoyment. Um, just looking for a snack.
We're in the
Obviously-
cafeteria.
Obviously not meaning potato chips. like
Instead, meaning something like your head.
as roll perception, smell based. I'm not
That's
sure
your
if smell
proposal?
based affects you. Yes. I'm not sure if
See if Volk can
Okay.
smell it.
uh
I
Yeah,
just smell
probably.
from the elevator.
you smell the horrendous stench of dead things on its breath, as if it had eaten live beings. You can assume humans or vampires, werewolves, just anything living. And it smells like rotten corpse.
I really want to know why the fuck this thing is here.
He's hungry, man. He just told you
Well-
you want a snack.
Maybe that'll be revealed later on.
Why is in the cafeteria?
Cafeteria,
Where's the
best
cafeteria?
best place for food.
Yeah, best place to get a snack. I mean, Dyron just happened to show up.
Oh, how fortunate. I was also looking for a snack. Would you like me to make you something?
You are the something.
Um,
I like the voice in which it was done.
Upon saying that, the thing reaches its other arm through like the other side of the door, like pushing like the wall until it like crumples and like cracks under pressure, and reaches out and grabs one of the bodies and like tosses it in its giant maw and just begins chewing.
You sure you don't want that cooked first? I can cook these things for you and season them. They're a lot better
I'm
that
giving
way.
you all the chances to run. Oh my god. How much more generous can I be here?
It's like,
I'm now making rolls to see if it attacks
It's
you.
like
Like that's where I'm going with this.
do you want some mayonnaise with that, or
I hear bodies go great with ketchup. Like, I've got some ice
Probably
cream.
some-
Hold on.
It's probably still in the fridge. Darren gets
Oh.
up and runs to the door.
Yeah, that is probably a good idea because the number is generally getting higher as I'm rolling. Now push the elevator button.
Actually, we were already there. I hit the 14 button a while ago.
Okay, so you're still on the right floor. The door's just closed.
well, no,
like,
we
we-
were heading up, and then he's like, "No, we're gonna go
Hold on,
back
we have
for."
to- Let's go check
for-
if he's dead.
We're gonna go back for Tyron, and I'm
So
like,
you can-
"No, we're going to the top."
Well, if elevators work anything like they do realistically, we would go to the top first
Yeah,
and
yeah,
then
but
it'd
I
go
mean-
back down.
Yeah.
And
So-
then
Yeah,
go back
I
to
think
the-
I've had enough conversation with the damn thing, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
If-
Her giggling during it.
You know what? I guarantee you, there's probably more than one elevator.
If we've
Yeah,
hit
there
this
is,
top
but I mean-
floor,
Oh, there
I'm
is.
getting out.
Yeah, but I just mean like I hit the 14 before Valerie said she hit 50, so we might not have moved at all. Doors might have just been closed.
Well, I just assumed we were on the way up.
Yeah, but if you hit 14
Nobody
twice,
hit any
the door's just
buttons.
gonna open and close again, and then it's gonna go up to 50.
We're gonna leave it up to this. Phoenix, odds or evens?
Okay.
Odds.
Yeah, actually, in someone's haste to push the top floor button, they have accidentally pressed the emergency stop button and not realized it. So as you push the open door button, ding! And everybody's just kind of sitting there wondering why you're in front of them.
Hello, Dyron. You're not dead.
Move. Goes in the elevator, turns around.
To look at the panel and be like,
Close.
"What's in this?" Oh, and
Literally-
then turn off. the
Literally
emergency.
anybody with any kind of perception at this point in time, even sound, Volt would obviously smell like dead things.
I
All
don't
over
even
the
care.
place.
Get them in. Close the doors. Let's fuck off.
Yeah,
Okay.
Yeah, like if I see it, door closed up.
You guys
You would
just-
immediately just see
I-
large arms enter foreground.
We'll just
Oh.
hit the button and be like, "Why is the emergency stop on?" Turn it off. Hit 50.
All right, and up you go. As you are heading up, Volt roll perception, sound based.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, sound based.
I live.
Sound-based.
For now, that thing's gonna follow us now. Good job.
I'm fine with it.
Man.
Poor
I like that thing,
poor,
actually.
Poor Bob's still having connection issues.
Yeah,
Like,
man. I hear the elevator snapping.
Johnny snapped into the doorway as the elevator.
Somewhat close.
Yeah, man.
You hear a large, loud crash below you. It sounds like rending steel. Which you do know that the elevator doors are made of steel. So it sounds a lot like elevator doors being crumpled and pushed and falling down the shaft.
And none of the rest of us can hear this, or try to hear this.
You can try if you want. I just gave it to him because I figured.
Yeah, I know, because he has the hearing thing. I just
he
wanted
has
to know.
the most.
I'd like to be able to hear it if I can.
Yeah. Roll your
He's
perception
just-
if you want to hear it.
Bolt is just frowning.
by the way, the current music is something like. Dun, 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 dun,
Dude.
That's like the screeching.
Well, that depends on how high up we are. We may have gotten.
Well, yeah, I don't know how high up we are, but like that.
That's up to Rock to decide.
Yeah.
I would.
If you could
Bolt-
roll a 5.
Yeah, Bolt is the only one to hear it.
Okay.
You would have needed more successes for both of you guys.
Yeah, because the elevator music's too loud. Dang it.
Yeah, it's one of those things that you've gone up quite a few floors. This thing had time to escape kitchen area by crumpling everything. And has now pushed open those doors. And as I said, Volt can hear them like screaming on the way down. As they're scraping metal on metal, it's just like a loud screeching.
So, Darren, you have any idea what that thing was?
No, but it had a cute voice.
No, but it was a cute little baby.
Does
Look
it
at him
really
like
matter
he's insane, which really
what
says
it is?
something.
Does it really matter what it is? But it does seem, Darren, that your new friend that you've met will be joining us shortly.
What faults?
That's fine. We're only playing a game of hide and seek.
It's true, you are.
Darren, when you
I
play a
look
game
at
of
Valerie
hide
like
and
you
seek,
hired this guy.
Darren, when you play a game of hide and seek with something of that demeanor and that size, when it finds you, it eats you.
I told you to increase security, not this. And I point to
If
Dyron.
if it follows us, it'll probably eat anything that tries to attack us on the way.
Assuming you can put them in front of you, or in between you and the thing.
Val
Okay.
just has like no words. She is literally fuming and just hammering the button for 50, just like pressing it like it'll make the elevator go faster.
It's definitely still moving.
Moving until it grabs the elevator, like.
Wait, what
Cord,
floor? We have
wire,
to hit
cable.
floor 50, right? Not the top floor, which is
Yeah.
57.
Yeah. How fast can it climb versus the ascent of the
Well, the
elevator?
reason I say 50 is
Doesn't even
because
need to climb, it's supposed to grab the cable.
it wouldn't be on the top floor if it
Yeah, I
were
didn't
like
think so, but I just don't.
Usually there aren't cables hanging below an elevator.
Yeah,
Well,
maybe.
ish.
I believe.
There are
But
some,
it could
there are
probably
some.
grab like the metal rails on the side that have like the brakes and things to stop.
There are
elevators.
normally some elevators do have
Probably,
the
like-
the cords below it.
Yeah,
just
like the double
support
cord, but
cables.
some of them just have a lift cord. And
Or double cord and the counterweights sometimes, but yeah.
Yeah.
But basically, you're gonna make it 250 without an issue. But the whole
God.
time, Volt is just hearing this thing like crunching things below it. Basically as if it is following you up the shaft.
That is awesome.
So,
Okay,
it's hide and seeking, bro.
As we're coming out, I'm going to press ground floor as the last person coming out of the elevator.
yes.
Okay.
Yes.
yeah.
That works.
So
So as you step out of the
Doesn't
elevator,
stop it. It's going to buy us time at least.
It's not
Well.
quite as effective as cutting the cables and dropping the elevator, but it's a lot safer, I guess.
Are you strong enough to cut elevator cables?
I have a
Monsieur?
sword.
I don't think that's
Yeah,
going to cut
no.
an elevator cable.
I am going to tell you something.
No, it doesn't.
Swords cannot cut elevator cables, sir.
It can
It's like-
try.
It's like literally like
Yeah, it's like
braided
steel cable.
metal,
I can just-
steel wire.
I can just see
like
Bartel
steel
going, over again.
Even I do not have enough points in my disciplines to break elevator cable.
Well, what if you turn the cable into a weapon and then
How about let's get out of this elevator,
we're already out of the elevator?
and then Volt
Yeah,
does
it's
the
going
thing.
down.
Yeah, then
Okay.
hit the ground floor and we're already out of the elevator.
All right.
Yeah. As you step
Uh.
onto the 50th floor, you notice that there is a small door in front of you, and it has a keypad. It takes 3 kinds of identification. There is a retinal scan.
Look at Valerie.
There is a key card slide, and there's a number pad.
Oh, we got this.
Ooh, this sounds like a job for larceny.
Wave
Sounds
Valerie.
like a job for people who can get in
This
normally.
sounds like a job for literally 2 people who have all the codes.
So
Wait, we're on the same. This is the same map we were
This
on
is the same
before.
map.
yeah, this is the same map. I don't have a server room map. I didn't expect a server room.
I said it last
Rip.
session.
Yeah, you said that you wanted to make sure the servers were okay. I didn't make a server room map.
Okay.
Yeah. I mean, I'll wave Valerie forward and be like, you have the things for this, I assume?
You assume?
Mission Impossible.
I assume.
So she's going to do the.
Would you
red-
rather I attempt to
She's-
break them or have somebody hack
No,
them?
no. Leave this to me, please. And
Excellent.
she sort of like
Please.
stand back, you know, like nobody look at my code, you know, like covering.
Oh yeah, like the covering.
But no, she does the retinal scan, and
That's this?
she
Obviously.
takes she has a key card, of course,
course.
that she takes out of her purse and just like swipes, and it's like, you know, Valerie Yeager's sort of identification badge and so forth. There's all the required input. She has all the data that she needs, types in the codes, so forth, and all that should work just fine.
As you type code and press enter, the code is accepted. So I'm not gonna like decline code. That'd be funny. And as the door begins to open, it gets stuck about halfway.
Can we fit in the door anyway, or?
Yeah, you could fit in the door, but it's stuck at the halfway mark for some reason.
Well.
Val's just gonna sigh like, has the building really been so compromised? Never mind. And she sort of you know, does one of those like squeeze through the door sort of deals.
As you
Same. Hmm.
does anybody touch the door as they squeeze by?
I try not to.
Probably Volt.
Probably
not-
Volt if he's going through first.
I'm going last
He
because
is
I'm big.
blind, so he would not like be able to just squeeze into this thing without touching the frame or the door
First of all, Volt smells blood.
on the door.
Yes. He also feels a very slick but cold substance, which he can assume to be blood. Like it's on like the edge of the door where the door would close.
Yeah, he has bloodhound, so he would know that there's blood.
Yes.
Congealed and whatever.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
That's about it.
So basically, we're slipping through the door.
Yeah, slipping through the door.
Now, would
As
I,
you go
would,
into
I,
this room.
would I be able
Yeah.
to like actually
Yeah.
push open the door?
Oh
fully?
yeah, this is not the correct room.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Do
but I
you-
mean,
do we need
UPS.
to give you a moment to make a room, or should we just RP it out?
We're just gonna RP it out.
All right, well,
it's
let's just
there's not
stand-
gonna be
let's
anybody
just
else here.
Stand in the hallway then.
Yeah.
So as
Um,
I'm going through the door, would it actually be possible that I could push the door like open more rather than
You try.
attempt to squeeze? Okay, I can try.
I need you to roll strength and brawl.
Whoops. Actually, that was strength and stam. For
Whatever.
4 successes. I don't know why I put reason 7, but sure.
for a 7.
For 7.
That's fine.
It's
As you
for
begin to push
VII. It's for 7.
As you begin to push it, it does start to give way, and you hear like a nasty crunching sound.
Val is
Sounds-
like going to cringe and be like, "Don't."
Well, it doesn't sound like the door is crunching.
Okay.
It's kind of like the sound of human bones crunching.
Oh. Never mind then. And then she goes over to like one of the like big banks. This room is like banks and banks of fucking
Yeah, it's like a normal computer server room. There's like
room sort of
servers everywhere,
Exactly.
computers, panels.
She goes and looks for like an output, like a little computer on one of the sides of the big towers, which there there would be. And she, there's a password, and she has the password, and she has admin access and so forth. She just types in a bunch of stuff, and then sort of basically hits to download like as much of the information that exists, like concerning numbers and like reclaimable assets and blah blah blah, like sort of all that sort of stuff that you would need to keep a fortune in a virtual space, so to speak. Bank information, like transferring funds out of the country to other countries, like all that
Swiss
kind
bank
of shit.
account.
Yeah, like she's doing all that kind of
12
thing,
Swiss bank
and
accounts.
and like getting it all uploaded onto like a memory stick that she has plugged
have
into
it.
the.
It's basically like one of those little small discs. It's gonna hold basically all the information you need it to. It's not fragile. It's in a
It's a
well
floppy
sealed
disk.
like little, yeah, it's a floppy disk. No, it's in like a well sealed little
Yeah.
compartment. It's basically made for these situations.
Yeah.
So
Ex-
it's in a very
exactly.
sturdy box, but make sure that it does not get stolen. I will warn you, it may happen.
Well, I mean, I also, like I said, I also sent money elsewhere.
Yeah, that's fine.
So
I'm just saying, like, this would basically hold any information that doesn't include that money transfer situation. Like, it would still have all of your numbers, all of, like, the routing for your normal accounts,
sure, yeah.
stuff like that.
Stuff that can.
I mean,
be
you wouldn't
changed if
be
it gets lost.
completely ruined if this thing got stolen, but at the same time, it would be a lot harder to, regain everything.
I'll start a business. It's fine.
It's okay. It's
Yeah.
whatever.
Start a bar.
I mean, this is what I came here for. So
So,
so
get
she
it.
gets this and she puts it into her purse.
Purse of holding.
And well, it's relatively well
She
sized.
stuffs it into her cleavage.
Gucci.
Yes.
That's what she keeps on, right?
she's got
Her
some
Prada
she's got
bag.
some cash in there. That's all I'm saying. But
Oh, right.
bag,
yeah.
baby, Prada
Got your
bag.
cash in there.
Anyway, now
It's about this time, by the way.
I was just gonna say, can I?
Yeah, that's fine. Go
you
ahead.
mind? I was just gonna say, so can we get that door closed again?
For what reason? I thought we were leaving.
Wait here until all the shit blows over. Do you think there's a safer location in the entire city than behind?
Outside of the quarantine zone.
Yeah, but we have to get there, genius. And then.
I'm gonna tell you that if they happen to come into this building, which being the center and what was under siege, chances are they will, that door will not stop them. You saw Vault push it.
I don't think they're looking for us. If
They're
you're
looking
talking-
for everybody.
I don't think
He means the special forces, not the rioters.
Vault
Yeah.
kind of tilts his head. He's like, I may
She
not
means the
exactly agree
rioters.
with Bartel, but what would happen if they took out the entire building? A couple explosive charges around some key pillars
Why?
in the lobby.
Why would they do this? This is
Special forces wouldn't, but the rioters might if they want to get a last resort thing to give them a chance to escape. Volt has a point, and while
Val
it's
is like
unlikely, it is a
incredibly
possibility.
confident in the fact that this will not be an issue, and she's like, they cannot take down the entire building. That will not happen.
I like the smirk on Rogmash's face in the background.
Yeah, Volt just gave him ideas.
By the way, it's
Don't worry.
about this time that you hear what sounds to be almost like the screeching of brakes on an elevator, and you're going to notice that as the elevator was going down, it probably would have stopped by now, but you're going to hear brakes as if it's being pushed the wrong way. So it's being pushed against the
And
current,
we see
so
the
to speak.
numbers
There's
on the
also
top
that thing.
of the
You should be
elevator
getting in the
start to
other
go
elevator
up.
in about 5
And-
seconds.
And it's basically going to make a very loud sound as it hits your floor and continues to be pushed past it. Like you can hear that it's visibly, or not visibly, audibly, like pushing walls out until they're like at their breaking point. I assume it's like rebar enforced concrete.
Yeah.
And that rebar is basically being bent as the thing is moving, and it's kind of like creating cracks and breaks in the concrete from this elevator shaft. But you can tell that this elevator has now been pushed past your floor. And you can assume whatever's pushing it is close behind.
I almost forgot about that thing as well. Can we get in the other elevator now, or are you going to insist that this door will
Byron's gonna start counting.
1, 2, 3.
Vault will kind of laugh if Dyron's counting. He's going to laugh and say, "It seems like your friend's now here."
Malcolm's not amused.
It's her turn to seek.
Val's just like, fine, I have the disc, let's go.
Run to the other side of the other elevator. Cross the floor.
The other elevator is perfectly functioning.
1.
It is currently on floor 30. So as you ping, you see it start to move up floors and whatnot.
If there are any more elevators, I press the button for all of them.
They're all on 30. So basically, as it's lifting up to 50, the doors on the other elevator are going to launch into the hallway, and a very large hand and forearm are going to reach through, gripping, like, kind of like reaching through and like trying to find a handhold to like pull the rest of it through this wall.
I grab Valerie and I drag her back into the server room. Like, fuck, no.
I will shoot its hand with that incendiary rifle.
No, not your elevator, the other side elevator. Like,
the elevator
server room would be back towards this thing.
I don't go near it.
And attempt to shoot the hand with the incendiary rifle.
Just back up towards current elevator, press button as much as possible.
Press button more.
Ding!
By the laws of
Doors
elevators,
open,
it'll make it go
elevator's
faster.
there.
Get in.
Yeah, we're in.
Do you want me to roll to fire the gun at that thing, or are you just not going to bother with that?
If you want to,
I wanted to, but I mean, if it's not going to do
feel free
anything.
if you want to.
Martel, if you wait... No.
He's not waiting. He was, like, as the elevator was coming up and the thing was reaching his hand, he was going to shoot the hand.
Okay,
Yeah,
well...
roll it.
Sure.
Yeah, okay. What's his defense? Of the hand, I guess.
You're shooting at a hand to.
I'm just shooting at the door. I'm not really shooting at its hand in particular.
It's a giant
Give it a 2.
hand as big as a
Give it a
person.
2.
Okay.
But 2. I'll give you a nice hit on it.
The gun explodes in my hand. Nah. It just doesn't work. I don't know what to do with firearms. They botch.
Odds or evens? Oh, well, I get to
Evens.
decide that, don't I?
Yeah, you do.
As you begin to shoot this thing, this generic rifle
It was like homemade, so I mean.
is not really made to hold incendiary rounds.
Okay.
So as you shoot it, it starts to malfunction, and the incendiary round causes so much heat and friction that it completely bores out the barrel, and makes the gun completely useless, basically.
I mean, I'll take the other, like, incendiary rounds I have, but I'll throw the gun at it. I mean, whatever. Not useful.
Like, click.
Fuck that.
And then, the elevator gets there and we're leaving.
Yeah, so ding. At this point, you know that further down, there is giant werewolf. On your current floor and easily accessible earlier floors is this thing. But Valerie, you would know that on the top floor there is a ladder that leads to like a service tunnel that would lead outside of the building. It's a very long ladder, but it's like one of those in a shitty situation. You can security lock the door at the top and make your way outside of the perimeter.
Okay, Val's gonna be like, everyone, if we go back down, there's that thing that Nibor was fighting, and I don't think we want to fight that. Right here, we got this thing. And in fact, before she even says any of this, she's like pressing 57, like immediately before.
Going up.
Yes, up. up is safest. There's a way down from the top.
Ah, okay.
It's counter logic.
A way
Up is
down from
safest.
the top.
Emergency escape, yes. And Nivor, I mean, I like to give him credit for this, especially with his armor, but I don't want to risk that either. Lead the way.
Send them off for the giant eagles.
He decided to go fight that thing. I'm not going down anywhere near them.
So yeah. Anyway, so
He's
we
probably
head,
already killed
we
it.
head we head to the very top, Brack. This is like where all the nice offices are, like just before the roof access sort of thing. Like they, you know, all the sort of like the penthouse offices, so to speak, like the CEO
Malcolm
office.
stops to organize his office before we leave. No,
This is where you notice a lot of the furniture has been cleared out. It's basically been used to like either create barricades or just like chucked for, just being there. Like,
Yeah.
So it's a lot of like the normal executive stuff. Like none of the fancy paperwork or desks would have really been kept, or I mean thrown. But like all of the side desks would be tossed.
Val's like actually out the front, sort of like looking down the hallways and like making sure she's going in the right direction. Like she knows where she's going.
She knows. Hold on. She knows that Malcolm's office be in that room.
Mhm.
The room behind Malcolm's office would be her office. Should she be in the building, which would be back here, but there's no door back here. It's just through the whole thing.
Yeah.
She would know that the service ladder would be straight on down the hallway, and then, straight on to this door right here, and then up and over and around.
Okay. Well,
to
she's
speak.
gonna head directly for
Okay.
directly
Yeah, I
for the
don't-
exit.
Yeah.
I don't have anything in my office that I need.
And yeah, she doesn't need to stop by in hers either.
Okay.
And if Malcolm did check it, he'd have to check it 3 times.
So, did you say through here?
Yes. Through there.
Okay. She's come to the door and she's gonna throw the door open.
Inside, you see a man crouched against the wall. He is wearing the Jaeger Industries uniform, and he is like panicking in the worst fashion.
Val's gonna step up. Like, it's gonna be like, "Hey, calm down." Sort of get a hold of yourself. What's wrong?
like gain
he's
composure for a
useless.
minute, and then he's like,
Val's
don't
gonna,
really
Val's gonna look over at Malcolm as if expecting him to know exactly who this employee is and what they do.
Do I recognize this person?
Jimmy the intern.
roll perception.
All right.
Jimmy the intern.
Not Jimmy the intern.
Because everybody who doesn't have a name is Jimmy.
Jimmy.
Hey, Jimmy.
I know who this.
He is Philip.
The intern.
He is a high-ranking official in Jaeger Industries. He would be a board member for sure.
Ha! Board members.
So
Ah, it's Philip.
Bartel will pull out his light and just like shine it on the guy. He said I had one of those.
he is human.
Figured. Very
Very. From what you know of him, 4 successes, and from what Valerie knows of him, he basically made his business by selling invention ideas to Jaeger, and eventually got like sponsorship from them, and has created a lot of various household things, and actually got onto the board with his vast amount of wealth and buying shares constantly with it.
All right.
So he is-
So Malcolm.
Is he standing right now?
Malcolm.
Yeah, he's standing.
Okay, I was gonna like force him to stand.
So Malcolm turned to Val and said, "It's Philip, right?" Like.
It's Philip. Yeah.
Val's gonna step up to Philip here, like lean down, like touch him on the shoulder and be like, "Phil, calm down. We're gonna get out of here. Why don't you come with us?" Sort of using the charm, using the social graces a little bit to try and calm his panic.
Sorry, I didn't notice you there, Miss Jaeger. It's been a busy day. It's been a very busy day.
Busy couple of days.
Yes, yes, it has. I have everything I need from here, and we're gonna get out of here through the access on the roof. Follow with us.
We can get more board numbers. We just need to leave quickly.
That sounds well. I really don't care if you do. I mean, either way, I still have my position, right? Right, Miss Yeager?
Well,
Like-
you have your position if we get out of here and we're all still alive.
Like, grim look comes over his face, like, yeah, I still have to get out of here alive. Like, like from the shit he's seen, it's probably most of his friends either getting devoured, mowed down.
Yeah.
Darren
Right, we
puts
don't
his
have time
arm on
to
his
debate this
shoulder.
more. We need to get moving.
By the
All right,
by,
which way is the elevator? That way or the ladder?
Yeah.
Ladder, yeah.
Okay.
Up and around.
By the by, are any more of the board members scattered around through here? Do you know if anybody's still alive?
I haven't seen anybody lately. The last guy that I saw was Juan. He went down to the cafeteria.
He's dead. Let's move.
He's dead. Let's
Darren's-
move.
Darren's
Well-
gonna put his
Search
arm
belt.
on the guy's like shoulders and go, that guy's probably dead by now. But it looks like your luck's changing.
Oh, rest in pieces, Anton. All right, this way.
Well, it saves the firing.
Valerie, which way?
It's this way, right, Rack? You said
Yeah. It's basically
through
it's,
here.
Yeah, there's nothing in these rooms. You're gonna come up to a security door. It's kind of like the same one you had before. It's basically all the same all the same locks, so you'll be able to
this
open.
door here, or
No,
Oh.
the door in front of it.
okay, this one.
Don't want Phil at it.
This one. Yeah.
Okay,
So
so all the same locks. Val does her thing. She does her retinal scan, card swipe, key input.
Denied.
you are basically going to open the door perfectly fine. You're going to see a ladder in front of it when you step through. And the ladder is going to take you. I assume you're taking it. It's a ladder down.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Before getting on the
57 stories down.
57
it is
stories
a really
of
long ladder.
50.
Darren,
Before,
after you.
58.
Val actually like waits to not get on the ladder quite yet, letting somebody else go first. Obviously, like Dyron or Bartel, someone like that.
Darren's gonna go first.
Cool. Val is actually gonna look down at her footwear and be like, ladder for 57 stories, probably, and just like sort of take her shoes off, because heeled shoes not so good for ladders.
Alright, you can put them in a purse.
And yeah, she no, actually, it's because they're like the boots, right?
Oh, right.
So, doesn't fit, so she just hands them to Malcolm, and it's like, hold on to
Okay.
those. Don't drop them.
Right.
They're designer. And then get
That's what you're worried about?
After about gosh, let me copy.
Climbing!
Philip. You're gonna climb down for 58 stories to a service tunnel. Top left.
This is
It's
when
okay,
the
we're just going
monster.
down.
This is when the monster thing just like drops down the shaft and just lands on us. Like
Surprise, motherfucker.
You notice as you pass under what would be the bottom floor,
yeah.
Jaeger Industries, it is actually a larger climb between the first floor and this floor, which would be B1, than it is between like 1 and 2 or 2 and 3 or any of those other ones. And you notice that the ceiling is a lot thicker, and it's pretty much reinforced steel, and it seems to be just very, very secure in its foundation. Like the whole thing is completely different than the Jaeger building itself. So
Bunker
it's
tunnels.
it's basically like what you would consider a bunker.
Alright. Let's
God,
continue the
Jaeger
pattern.
building is
Dyron?
Everything. Going first.
But
We don't have
who's
a
next?
zombie to go first anymore.
odds or evens.
No, I think it's good.
Do-do-do-do-do.
Do-do.
I don't think it's.
Who could possibly get down here? Roar! 10, 9,
God dang it!
8.
As Philip passes this, Philip, as you can see by his vacant expression, has kind of like never been down here. And Philip kind of opens this door and like walks inside.
Phil,
And
where are you going?
all you hear is a control panel And like
Control panel.
Building transform.
like Philip starts walking towards this control panel that's down here.
Phil,
Don't touch that.
anything. Martel will walk over and just like put his hand on his shoulders, like, don't touch anything.
I'm just. Who the hell are you?
I am the military captain.
I am a
of this-
Jaeger Industries employee.
And I'm the
Take your
military
hands
captain
off of me,
this
sir.
region. Don't touch
Mr.
anything.
Schultz,
Yes, Malcolm.
Philip, back off for a moment, please.
You know, Philip turns towards you. He just like starts quoting laws. Jaeger Industries is a separate corporate entity from like.
I grab him, like by
You're
the
in a
crown of the
quarantine
head and
zone.
just turn him
If
to
you
look up at me.
resist, I can take. I'm
Step
able to bring you
away.
in with force.
He's like, I was just looking. Like he just like
And I move him there.
yeah, he runs to the back wall. Like, I was just looking at it.
So what's the control panel, Rack?
It looks to be a series of levers that are not numbered or labeled. There seem to be 4 levers and one like intercom system and 4 buttons below it.
Who wants to use the intercom system?
No labels.
Yeah, but
Well, who-
buttons under an intercom. That's probably like different rooms.
Whoever was working down here probably knew what it was.
Val's gonna like fold her arms, like, and just say to the group, I have no idea what this does. I don't recommend we touch it. I recommend we keep going and get the hell out of here.
But I could talk to my friend.
No.
Long range
Bill,
weapon
I
system.
could talk to
Irene, you are
one,
touching nothing, and
two.
after this,
2, 3.
we'll discuss your future employment.
I want to push the buttons.
To be fair, Malcolm, he has done a good job of protecting Valerie. Not a smart job, but a
Is
good job.
insane.
Hold on.
Have you heard him?
Yes, and like I said, not a smart job, a good job though.
By the way,
There's-
get back.
Yeah.
Sorry.
I'm waiting for whatever Pig's doing first.
Hold on, Rock. I messaged you on Skype.
Okay, hold on, give me a second. I noticed you were just standing there. Oh no. Okay. As everybody starts to leave the room, Volt starts to make his way out. Then he gets his little ghost voice in his head. He says, "Hey man,"
Oh shit.
he goes, "Hey, you know, it'd be really awesome
His ghost voice sounds more like a stoner than he used to.
because you know it'd be really awesome.
Hey man,
To try pulling those levers, dude.
dude.
Pull the freaking levers! Oh, push some buttons too, dude. That's an intercom system. Order fries, dude. Order fries."
Oh, this is such a bad idea. But if I don't do it, I lose a lot of bonuses. This
Dyren,
friggin' sucks.
it's about the same time that Dyren would notice on top of door number 1 a marking. It's kind of like a plate. Says subject A.
Fuck. Going back up the ladder.
We're back in the train industry.
Got the ladder.
Jeez.
What are you, Dyren?
Subjects
Val-
are never
I
good.
just
Val,
noticed
like,
Phillips on Val.
Val like sort of like shifts as Dyren like runs past her back down the corridor,
Dyren.
like almost tripping over, like sort of catching herself on the wall. She's like, "Hey, what the hell?"
Subject 1.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Careful.
Dyren
what's
goes
what's
over,
Walt doing now?
grabs Valerie's
Walt is
arm,
gonna
and
kind of,
brings her
like-
back to the ladder.
Dyren,
like-
before you get moving, remember that thing that was following us? Which would you rather go past?
I think that thing was a subject in the beginning.
Probably, but these doors seem to be closed.
All right. What's Volt doing now?
Well, he's kind of standing before this panel with his ghost buddy, like constantly whispering in his ear, like, "Flip that lever, press this button," and he's kind of like gingerly, like very gently, like putting his hand over the controls, like trying to feel where like the levers and buttons are.
Feel very,
Until
very
his
sturdy
fingers-
levers. Yeah.
Catch on a small button under the intercom,
Those
and
levers
he's just
open
gonna
doors.
press it.
Small button under the intercom.
One of the 4. I'm not sure which one you want to do. You can roll a d4, but
Okay.
Just open the
You
door.
push it, and you hear a crackle as if a system of communication is being opened up, obviously because it's an intercom. But all you hear is dead silence on the other end.
That wasn't very eventful. I was hoping for something a little more impressive.
Is that?
If that's enough to satisfy friggin' dick ghost bastard, then I'll walk away.
I think he told you to order fries.
Okay, well then
Is there a
he's gonna say-
microphone?
Yeah, it's a full intercom system. Like two-way kind of thing. Like as long as you're holding button, you can hear room. You can speak to room.
He's just gonna hold down the button then and be like, hello, can I get a large fry?
There's still no response, but I wanted to hear you order fries. Okay. Still no response. There's dead silence. Actually, with your awesome hearing, you do hear like the clink of a coin as it bounces off the floor. Or a coin or what could be like a metal button. Something like that.
Like something that fallen off the control panel, or
No, from the room that you're talking to, whatever room it is.
okay.
Damn it, Michaela, why are you here?
Yeah, he's gonna kind of just turn and start to walk away.
That's enough.
He's not gonna flip any more levers. He only really does enough just to get this ghost to get off his back.
Look, Valerie. I've seen movies. Whenever there's a door that says subject whatever, it's not a
Bartel's gonna
good thing.
shake his head, and in the when
And let's
Dyron is
not
speaking,
go
he's gonna
in.
be like, "You've seen movies, huh? And which one told you to go towards the child's laughter?"
Val's gonna kind of turn around to Dyron, looking super fed up, like, you know, just like, look, the doors are solid. This is an escape tunnel. This is how we get out of here. Yes, there are various subjects down here. Don't go in the rooms, you idiot.
And if one of them laughs at you, keep avoiding it.
Fine. If we die down here, I'm haunting your ass.
I'd say don't be stupid, but we have people who've already.
Hey, look, I can see through this door.
Nope.
Nope. Keep moving.
Nope.
As you're
No.
walking through and seeing these people, they look to be normal humans that have been like locked up. None of them are really restrained, but like you notice as you're walking by, hope shines in their eyes. Like it's one of those like, oh, you can get me out of here. Like I hear what's going on.
Val actually walks past without looking at any of the doors. It's like, you know that effect when homeless people are like on the side of the street and you don't want to look at them and you just want to like keep walking and not make eye contact and like nothing. That is what she's doing. She is just forging ahead down the corridor without looking.
So Valerie, what are these things anyway? Or these people, I guess.
You're asking me?
You're the one who supposedly
You guys
is
walk
going to
way
inherit
ahead.
the corporation. I would hope you would know.
Sorry, Volt. What's going on?
I'm just walking down the hall and my hand along the door. Would my hand like catch on the plaque or something that says like subject A or something like that?
Yeah, I assume it would catch on subject A.
I'm
Subject
immediately
A.
gonna hit the door as hard as I can.
From the other side, you hear an
Like at
equally hard
smashing
hit.
the door.
Like, oh, you wouldn't smash it. It's like prison
It's
door,
like the truck from before.
like solitary confinement door.
So there'd be no way for me to break this door in anger.
No, you could not break the door in anger.
I'll just keep going then.
Roll. Oh God. Let me get the actual roll for you because I want you to like make an appropriate roll. Intelligence plus composure, please.
Intelligence plus composure. Four successes.
You do remember there was a control panel with levers.
I will go back to that room.
Of course.
Somebody has to.
It's at this point Dyron notices that Bolt isn't around, so he goes back to help the blind guy through the hallways.
As you are,
I'm going to feel around for the levers.
they are on the left side, and you do feel them. There are 4 of them.
flip them all.
I'm
As
at
you
this.
As you
door.
begin to flip them, you hear very loud squeak and then a clank, as if locks are being released from doors.
Is Bartel hearing this?
Oh yeah, it's
Okay.
very loud. It's very audible.
Clunk, 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 clunk.
He'll look around then and not see Vault
No.
or Dyron and just like put his hand on his face and be like,
Yeah, it's
do you know if
We
these
need
are
to know-
dangerous? Do you know anything about them? Malcolm?
I don't know.
Valerie?
I don't care. We need to go.
So Dyron's back
Hang on. You guys are fucking messing with the doors?
yeah.
I didn't. I went back to get the blind
I
guy
just
in the
opened them.
hallways.
He just opened them all.
Well, as you guys weren't watching, basically ran like he felt Subject A on the door, and Volt's background is that he was captured and tortured at
by
one
scientists and kept in a place like this.
point. So basically, he's like remembering. I had him roll a memorizing and remembering.
That's cool. I'm just
so-
trying to get set like what's happening. You know what
Basically,
I mean?
what happened was he was enraged by the whole Subject A because he used to be Subject whatever, and so he ran back to the control panel and flipped all of the levers, hoping that it would release said subjects.
And if Dyron is here in this room, like looking over the vault, whatever he said, he would immediately see like a face of sheer like rage, like to the point of I will tear this building down.
All right, Volt, we've got to get out of here, man. I don't care what you just did, but we have to leave.
We will be leaving.
Okay,
This
let's
place
go.
will never. We will be leaving. Okay, let's go.
Any of those experimental scientists come across our path, they won't be.
You can kill them. I don't care. Oh shit.
As you turn the corner, you see this nice fellow. You notice that on his body there seem to be, and you had to run in with the other. Okay. You notice that on his body there seem to be various scar marks, as if he has been operated on and then sewn back together multiple times.
I can't get away from these guys.
He looks at you with hope, and reaches out for your hand. What is your defense? I'll actually roll it because I assume you're going to want to
4.
dodge.
Reaches out to Volt's hand.
Yours.
Mine.
Oh.
Why mine?
Dyron.
Why am I-
You're the one.
He's
You're the
in
one who
front
came
of
around the
Volt.
corner
Yeah,
first.
you came around the corner first.
I came around the corner right here.
You know why I like this? Because
That'll
this
do either way.
basically means I am the heiress to like a fucking psychotically evil corporation,
Yes.
which is just
Hey,
awesome.
there's a lot of underhanded dealings. You
which
don't
is
even know
just
about.
awesome.
Exactly. An experimental lab that Valerie was not told about. Hilarious. I like it.
Which happens to be the same people that were paying Vault
Every-
at some point, and he'd never.
Every
knew.
corporation has their dirty secrets, right? Might as well air the laundry today. I mean,
Test subjects,
fine.
nothing.
he reaches out and takes Volt's hand and begins shaking it almost violently, but it's not like damaging.
He's not trying to tear your arm off. He's just like,
He's
thank
like
you.
he's like super excited, but he doesn't say anything. Like you can tell he's trying to form words, but they're not coming out.
Darren's gonna go, okay, I bet you all want to leave. So do we. Follow us. And don't eat or hurt on anybody on the way.
Don't eat or hurt on anybody.
I've lived as a subject myself, and I will no longer stand for such atrocities. And he kind of like pulls at his coat like this, and there's like a tattoo of like numbers that are not like tattooed, but like burnt into his skin, like on his like collarbone, like under his coat.
Darren's gonna look at Volt and say, unfortunately, I think they did a number on him, and I don't think he can talk at the moment. But he looks hopeful. He looks happy. So you did good, Volt. But we should
Anyone
probably
who's-
leave now.
For
You
you,
did.
has
You did
difficulty
good,
talking.
boy.
You did good, Volt.
I'm gonna push past and keep going.
All of
You
you
notice-
follow. Come on. You look
You
hot.
notice
Follow
a number
me.
of subjects. As you brush past Volt, you can obviously feel that there are 4 different subjects. For the 4 different rooms, 4 different levers. All of various, one is Asian, one seems to be like Egyptian or North African.
Does this one really have the mouth guard on?
Oh yeah, she's got. This is actually the room that he pulled for. Was number 4.
Bartel,
but
have
she
like,
has.
noticing Vault and Dyran are missing will.
She has kind of
start
like a face mask, kind of like ninja shinobi thing going on. But it's not like that well formed. It's just kind of like a rag put over there.
Did you want that off? Dyran's going to say to her. See if she shakes her head up and down or back and forth.
Very, very stoically, she just kind of stares at you. You notice she has very emotionless eyes. Like, obviously, she's seen some things, done some stuff. Wouldn't recommend it. It's probably been a long journey for her, and she doesn't shake her head either way. She just like stares at you, eyes emotionless, almost like she's a walking coma patient.
Dyran's just gonna stare at her and go, "Okay, you let me know later if you want that off."
It
I
seems you let the
suggest we
folks
keep
out.
going.
It seems you let the folks
Bartel?
out there.
Yeah, they don't seem.
Hostile? No, they don't seem to be, or else I'd
I
assume
mean,
you'd be
one
dead.
tried to rip Volt's hand off, but other than that, they don't seem hostile.
Well, I mean,
One tried to
it's
rip
like,
hand off.
I mean,
That was your, that was your hand, Dyran, actually,
I mean,
by the way.
no, it
it's-
wasn't.
Yeah, it was
That
yours.
was
He
Volt.
shook your hand.
It was
No, I
Volt's.
It
It was Volt's? I thought you said Dyran.
At this,
This is
No,
like-
well, it turned out to be
one
Volt
person
because
with
they came
super
around.
strength shaking
Okay.
another person's like super strength hand. He's probably not gonna rip my arm
In
off,
this-
but
Yeah.
at this point, like, I mean, my assumption is like that while you guys have been doing this, Val's been like making her way down the corridor. Basically, she doesn't really care about the drop off of people, but she calls back down the corridor like, "Hurry up!" You know, like we.
They're free to come along if they don't hurt anyone.
I already told him
Good.
that.
You're not as dumb as you seem to be.
Oh,
Bartel, I will kill you.
stabs
It
him
was a
with the spear.
compliment, kind of. Bear said she'd be right back, by the way,
Yeah,
so.
I know.
Malcolm gets caught up in the hall and gets gang raped by those.
Dyran's kind of like with these
assume
guys.
you can see in
going,
there.
Yeah.
Come on, come on.
That's
This
the,
way, this way.
That's good. As you walk by, you notice an open door, which seems to have like a backup. It's just a backup generator, and like what looks to be the support systems for this area of the corporation.
That's fine. I don't need to stop in there.
I think you would.
We're trying to get out of here.
You would.
Philip like plays with gadgets. Like, I'll be with you in a minute. He's just,
Phil, don't touch anything. I don't
like-
know what any of this does, and I'm sure you don't. I don't want to kill us.
I'll include Malcolm in the brick. That way I can move Malcolm with him. Brick. It is gaining members. It's the blob.
It's the
Be
giant
consumed
gelatinous
by the
cube.
ooze.
It's a giant gelatinous cube.
It's the
Phil.
wall.
like tapping Phil. What are you doing?
Just, hey, I was a science major in college. My science is extremely
Good.
awesome.
outta here.
It's awesome.
It's awesome.
Like, start spitting out formulas and mechanical equations and.
That's fine.
While
but
he
do
gets
you know what
halfway-
this stuff does.
While he gets halfway, Dyran's going to like put his spear on the guy's shoulder and go, "We're not touching anything. We're just leaving.
I don't know about
Isn't
you.
that correct,
You're-
Mr. Boardman?"
Threatening Philip? Why would you threaten Philip?
Because he wants
Phil's
to
gonna
touch
get
the
us all killed.
'Cause he's like the worst ever.
It's like the
Uh,
worst ever, always.
Okay. Phil reaches into his jacket pocket, and he just puts his hands in there. He's like, "Fine, I guess I won't. I won't touch anything." He like looks kind of solemn. But you
Thank you.
notice, you notice like he kind of puts one hand in front of the other, and
He pulls out a pistol with incendiary rounds and shoots
Philip,
you
don't
in the
do
face.
this.
What's your defense?
If he's using a gun, it's +2 because he's close range. I think that's how it works anyway.
That's fine. I don't need to roll the +2.
Okay.
3.
Philip basically like, hold on, I'll do it. He like puts one hand out and like shoots a bullet from this pocket through his jacket towards you, and is going to hit you, unless your defense is 4.
My defense is 3.
Okay.
Well, I mean,
he's
like,
going,
he's
he's going to fire a bullet. Like you have a spear on his shoulder. You don't threaten Philip. He basically like had a revolver or a small pistol in his pocket this whole time for self-defense. He really had to use it, and he is now like hitting you with a bullet. It's not going to do much.
the -2 is to shooting in close range.
Well, that's fine. It really doesn't matter.
Okay.
If he's using a pistol, you get bonuses for being in close range.
It's
That's-
minuses if
Pistols
you're right
are
next to him.
small.
I mean, he's not right next to him, technically. A winner. Either way, you're going to take 4 bashing.
So -2 blood.
-2 blood. But he doesn't know that you're a vampire. He just knows he's going to fucking shoot you. Like,
Bartel. I mean, this guy just shot this guy. I mean, Bartel's going to pull out his own pistol and put it against Philip's head and be like, "Drop the gun right now."
like
What's your defense?
he pulls his hands and his gun out of his pocket and like kind of flicks the gun away and just like puts his hands in the air. Like noticing it didn't kill or maim guy he shot, he's just like, "Okay, I'm sorry." I'm just
That
like,
was stupid of you, first of all. Now, come on. Just, like, grab him and pull him, like, violently. Dyron, you can grab his pistol if you'd like.
I feel like Darren's gonna stab him in the face. I don't know about you.
Yeah.
Probably, yeah, but actually, Bartel will stop me like, "You know, Phil, you probably understand this by now, but, you might have just cost our friend here a little bit of pain. You wouldn't mind helping him with that, would you?"
You're like, I don't have any bandages.
"Oh no, I'm sure the wound's already healed, at least to a degree. But you see, we sustain off of vitae, if you understand what that is. To make it simpler, blood."
Wait, what are you asking me to do?
I don't want any of this asshole's blood.
If you're not going to stab him, that's fine. I just thought it'd be a better offer than you killing him.
He's a board member. He's part of Miss Valerie's party. I can't kill him.
It's like,
He'd already
he's a
be
board
dead.
member. He ranks higher than me.
Good. Now, Phil, if you'd get moving, it appears this won't be a problem then. Just like pat him on the back, take his pistol.
But
Yeah,
Phil,
like,
let me let you
pistols.
Rushes on
you
ahead.
know. If you try and push any more buttons, you're as good as dead.
As you near the exit of B1, did you know about the sector of the company? Yeah. Yeah. Did you know, Valerie?
Did you?
I'm seeing as we're gonna.
Oh, just as their whole squabble was going on.
Yeah. Val sort of is leaning against the wall, like at the base of this ladder here, like, waiting for the rest of everybody to catch up. Yes, there's a disagreement. Yes, there are gunshots happening, but she really couldn't give a shit what happens to Phil. Like, if he dies, whatever, I'll hire somebody else. So, you ask her this question, and she's like, I don't pay any particular attention to the actual working details of what happens here. I get a check. I get the money. That's about it.
I suppose I can't fault you for that, but seeing as those who have caused problems will be dealt with in due time.
I wonder if
I'll let
Phil,
you
the
go.
board member, knew.
Wonder if Phil, the board member, knew.
I don't know. I didn't go into that room to ask him. I kept going around the corner.
Val's just like, oh, well, how very gracious of you to let me go.
Hold on.
Getting huge maps again.
It's not that big of a map.
You're not
Hold
that
on.
big of a map.
Hold on,
Not
Darren.
really, no.
Your mom's not that big of a map.
Hold on.
She's a She's two bears. I don't
I
really
was
think it's a big
I was
map.
just copying everybody over. There you go.
He's two bears.
Jeez, two bears.
It's a zombie.
A zombie? Phil, what are you
as-
doing that close to the zombie?
Where'd Phil go?
Phil, get killed by the zombie.
Oh, there's Phil.
Perfect.
Sorry. I just copy pasted everybody over real quick. 'Cause I
Okay.
didn't want to add that many in tokens.
Yeah.
So anyway, as you get down here, you are going to notice a little bit more of the Morbus's fancy creations. You're going to notice that these are a little bit more advanced than the last ones. In the fact that it seems like they have better motor function.
Where are
What?
we?
Can the
are
train? Can they
currently
stop
in
the
the-
train?
You are in the sewers, which leads basically, yeah. The underground B1 sector leads into a sewer drainage,
Oh, we're in the sewers?
which leads
And
back to the
Valerie
city.
is here.
Valerie would not be caught dead here, but I mean, there's really no option unless she goes back into monster
Unless she
ridden.
actually wants to be caught dead.
Yeah. So
Ugh, gross. Gross.
Uh,
Disgusting.
there's no poop.
This is
It's
like
not-
this is like a maintenance tunnel, not the actual sewers, please.
it's yeah. There's no water, so yeah, it'd be kind of like maintenance tunnels. It'd be like, like a grid of
Probably
maintenance.
smells
tunnels.
bad, but I mean,
Oh yeah, it smells horrendous, especially with rotting corpses.
Volt, make a smell roll. See if you die.
Yeah,
I got this.
I got this.
I
Make
got
a smell roll, see if you die.
I got
Basically,
this.
All the scent goes into his brain and
God,
kills
sorry
him.
about that.
No problem, Bear.
it's fine. We just made it to the next floor.
We're in the
Phil
sewers.
shot. Phil shot
Maybe-
We're in
Dyron.
the sewers.
Released all the
Shot Iron.
convicts, or I'm sorry, subjects.
Phil shot Dyron. They're both fine.
Not actually convicts. I
not-
was just like, I remember saying prison doors, and I'm like, oh. Not
Wait,
convicts.
Phil shot Dyron?
Yeah, I did not kill Phil though.
Yet.
Dyron
Why
decided
did
to put
Phil
his
shoot her?
he decided to
Because
put his
it's-
spear on Philip's shoulder and tell him not to push any more buttons, and Phil did not like that when he rolled his 10 on composure. He's like, oh yeah, you wanna? He just shot like a bullet from one pocket of his jacket out the other side into Dyron's stomach. Did like 4 bashing.
But he's still alive for now.
Yeah, he's here.
Yeah,
He's a man.
I mean, Bartel almost shot the guy.
I saw it in my good graciousness to not kill him.
Watching incredibly carefully where she's stepping. No poop on these shoes. Oh yeah, you don't. Wait, did you put your shoes back on?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah,
I was-
I gave
I was
that.
gonna say don't go slipping barefooted. That's gross.
You could catch something.
Basically, yeah. As I said, you're in like a, like a sewage tunnel, like a runoff that would lead back out into the city streets. It's the one secure way that you know of getting from top floor to city street. And as I said, you do see some advanced Morbus zombies. They have better motor function, as you can tell. They're not like stiff. They move a little quicker, and they seem to react better to everything.
Everything.
Yeah, yeah.
They have better
They're
reaction
more
times.
human-like in their motor functions, yeah.
Yes. So I leave it to you guys. Okay, let's get out of here.
Well, do we have to roll initiative? That's the real question.
Depending on what you would like to do, yeah.
Get out of here as quickly as possible. If we have to
Valerie,
mow
do you
through,
know,
they
do you
have
know
to
how to
mow through.
leave through here?
Tyron's going to laugh at that, look back at Bartel, and go, "Do you ever think she's ever been down here before?"
No,
Yeah,
but I'd hope she'd have an
sewers.
escape
You don't
plan.
go in sewers.
I'd hope she'd have an escape plan.
Yeah, get to the sewers. At that
And then
point,
where? Anyway, I asked
Darren,
because either we're
Bartel
going through that
just-
thing or we're heading south, I suppose.
Who knows these sewers?
I do.
Maybe the homeless guy.
Well, there's a Rakbasha.
Maybe the
False.
homeless guy.
Well, where did you say you live?
Everywhere.
Alright.
Under the city.
He may
This
have
is
been
under
here
the
once.
city. Do
Then
you
get
know
us
where
out of
we're
here.
going?
No clue. If I had to
Fair
roll
enough.
something, I might actually know.
Well,
Can I roll something, Rock, to see if I know where I am?
Yeah. You can roll intelligence and composure.
All right.
Could I roll investigation to find a way out?
Yeah.
Yes! Yes!
can
Finally!
Volt roll perception to feel the like most fresh breeze in the sewer
What?
tunnels?
3 10s, a 9, and an 8.
Never mind.
This is my island.
Do I even need to roll Rock Basha? Pretty sure that's good.
This is how Volt gets to work.
Bolt knows where he's at.
Under Jaeger Tower.
Alright. What do you want me to roll with investigation? Wits or intelligence?
Composure.
Okay. Composure and investigation?
I like composure. It's neat.
Okay.
No, I really don't care. Just roll something.
Would
Alright.
that roll at least let me know like which direction roughly I would go home? Like to the subway.
Home?
Subway? Yeah, like the abandoned subway stations would connect to sewers and drainage pipes and things like that. Like,
Wow, I
south-
just told you to roll something and you got 0. Come on, now.
No.
Like,
Zero
I made it a
on 7
nondescript,
dice.
non-specific roll, and you're just like, 0.
7 dice.
7d10.
You are completely lost.
Val's like, we're standing around going like, which way do we go? Which way do we go? And she's just like, I want to get out of here now. Let's go this way. I'm sure there's a manhole or an exit or something.
Bolt would know that his place would be not in this section of sewer.
Well, of course not. But which direction would I go to get to that section of sewer? South, east, west, north.
Southeast would lead you. You would know that if you've been in this particular section, southeast would probably get you out. Into
All
the
right,
city.
so I'm going south.
Okay.
Fair enough. Let's go then.
So we're ignoring that zombie.
Burb.
Burb!
Burb.
Let me add burb. Hold on. Stop. I'm adding burb.
Burb!
Great, I shall forever known me as Bob now. Thanks.
You're welcome.
I'm getting echo.
Okay, so to recap quickly
It's Bob.
for you, we got out of Jaeger Towers. We're now in the sewer. We have some test patients with us. And Phil, which is the board and member, who is a ginger apparently, shot Dyron.
And Val's getting her shoes dirty.
Yes. Oh, and there's this giant flesh monster following us. I'm
How much
thinking
does she
you saw
weigh?
most of it, but
Who, Val?
Yeah.
Probably like 120 pounds.
Alright. Just gonna check the strength.
Wait,
Alrighty.
no, maybe
Table.
even less than that. Maybe like,
Probably. Yeah.
considering her height, she's probably like 105.
Initiative.
Oh.
rolling
okay.
initiatives.
Oh,
8,
initiatives.
9, 10, 9, 12. Damn it, John, you're supposed to roll 11.
I tried.
If you'd rolled 11, we would have 8, 9, 10, 11, 12.
Oh my god, do I try?
At least I didn't go 15 again.
Yeah.
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 We're all party of Skeletor. There's no more Bartel.
Wait,
What was
Skeletor?
There's no more vampires. It's a party of Skeletor. This is now a party of Skeletor, not vampires.
Fine.
Gotcha.
Skeletor is cool.
You know what? Strength might be in the core book. I'll just set that down. I'm not on the cords there.
Alrighty. We're looking at Dyrin first.
I don't even know what we're fucking fighting yet.
Zombies.
I don't know if we're fighting it either, but
You
apparently
can
there's zombies.
assume it's zombies.
They're ahead of us.
I look both ways. There's a zombie to my right. There's a zombie to my left.
Pick one and stab.
Go
Pip.
over here.
And
Stabba stabba. What's the armor of zombies?
1, 2, 3.
Huh?
Holy shit.
3?
These are some kung fu fucking zombies.
They have some really good defense, apparently.
Alright, so 6 lethal damage to this zombie.
Ska! here. This is where I wish I had my morning star.
Unless you roll, Bear.
That guy is
Unless I
going to
roll.
like, super fast crawl at you.
Whoa.
Don't want to drop her.
What's your defense?
3.
Oh. He gonna miss. Makes me sad. Tell?
Bartel will, seeing this one crawl that quickly, run up here and sword attack it. It's sword attacking. And you said its defense is 3?
This one's defense is 2.
Oh, okay, cool.
They're variable zombies, guys. Gosh.
Get with the time.
Aww.
Huh.
I mean, I rolled that
What?
with... I rolled that with his defense added in, so I mean, if you want me to roll 2 more dice to see if I don't botch, but... it
Oh,
won't
the
be.
botchy
Okay.
botchness is botchy.
You're supposed to roll it without the dice for the defense. That's the way it's supposed
Yeah.
to go.
I gotta get a drink.
So
You take.
Okay.
-1. Odds or evens.
Odds.
You dropped your sword into a
Thinking
pile.
3.
1 through 10.
1 through 10? I said 3.
No, I asked for odds. You start going 3 again.
I said odds, and then I was like,
Three?
round 3. But then you're asking me for a 1 through 10?
Number 1 through 10.
6.
Okay. Roll your attack again.
Okay. Same
God.
defense?
Damn it.
No.
Same defense, or is it against Dyron?
Defense of 3.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Stabbed iron.
I'm sorry, Phoenix. I don't make these decisions.
Oops. I mean, 5.
5
5
lethal.
damage.
5 lethal to Dyron.
I rolled 2 10s. I'd like you to know that.
He did it with love.
It's gonna be a character death by party.
Sorry, Dyron.
It's gonna be so
What?
bad.
Fuck off.
He made all the bad decisions. I gave him 2 extra chances. He's like, all right, he botched. I was like, odds or evens. He goes, odds. I rolled a 4. I said,
I'm gonna end up eating our little guy over there.
Do it.
Probably.
You can. I told you
None
you
of
could.
us care.
I told you you could.
Advanced zombie there. Gone.
Is that the zombie from behind?
Herb.
Gurn.
Bob. John. There you go.
Oh, that's the guy down there.
Run up. Smack.
Smack.
Actually, I'm gonna smack Bartel because he just hit Byron. So
Are you really going to?
Let him
yes.
do it. Go for it, Bob. Go. Do
With
it.
what?
Work tomorrow.
This is how my entire Call of Cthulhu party died.
Beating each other up.
John,
Except with like
Say.
3 more guns involved.
so are you going to hit the zombie, or are you going to actually try to hit Bartel?
On my turn, I'm gonna grapple John.
Gonna hit the zombie.
Yeah.
No, the only person in this party he would actually hit is Val.
Yeah.
Just face-
Okay.
He would hit Val and shortly after be murdered.
Pretty
Voicemail.
much.
my phone
Strength
stopped it.
and weaponry, right?
Yeah,
'Cause it's a
you're
melee
hitting with a weapon.
Okay.
Unless you're trying to punch it, then it's brawl.
And then I think I only have 2, and he has 2 defense, so just roll 1.
Just roll 1.
Then botch and hit Bartel. That's the plan, right?
Probably.
That was the plan, right?
No, knowing my luck, it's going.
It's going
No
to go
botch,
over
though.
Bartel and hit you.
No botch,
Well,
though.
you didn't botch, but you didn't succeed. So you're not gonna hit. But you're not gonna hit Bartel.
Darn it.
Darn it.
You heard me.
Killing me. Okay. We're looking at Malcolm.
Okay, well. Move here and then probably get ready to hit anything that comes close. That's it.
Everybody huddle. Vault.
Everybody huddle. Going to move over here because he obviously doesn't see that there's a zombie crawling around where all these people are standing.
You might
And
smell it. But I mean, we're in the
everything
sewer.
smells like dead in the sewer. Okay.
It smells like poop and dead.
Wait a minute, this
going
smells like
to
less
end
poop.
Poop and dead.
Smells less
The
like
best
poop and
perfume
dead
there ever
because of the
was.
zombie.
And he's going to ready action.
Ready action to hit the
Ready
first thing that touches him as Valerie walks up and puts hand on shoulder. Valerie.
Val actually doesn't seem very interested in the combat. She's sort of like almost like dithering a little, like in terms of like she just wants to not be in the sewer anymore. You know, like she's looking very carefully like where she steps and like sort of gingerly making sure she's not stepping in any puddles of excrement or anything, like as she moves forward to kind of get a look at the situation without being involved in it. You know, like she's more basically going to like Dyron and various people who are involved in combat
In my text
being,
messages.
being like, hurry up, you know, like get rid of them, it's not that hard,
Armor.
stuff like that.
Apologies, Zyron. Feel free to eat Phil.
So, skipping action.
Yeah, pretty much.
Huddle, everybody huddle. I like
Everybody
that.
huddle!
Zombie comes around the corner and mows hard on Philip's shoulder.
Never mind.
Where's Philip? Oh
Philip-
shit.
Philip brings out
crap.
a blood-curdling scream and flops to the floor.
Goodbye, Philip.
You can always find more board members.
You are always unwelcomed.
Make those 4 subjects board members.
Even before
They
this
seem
on
to
the
be of
Discord.
sound mind.
I've always,
Welcome,
I've always got a couple of ideas for promotions.
Byron?
You just took away my food.
He did that on
Hey
purpose.
man, you didn't defend the back lines.
You
The
didn't
subjects
defend the
were
back
supposed to
line.
do that.
Now
You
stab at
ignored
Bartel, do
a
it.
zombie in your
The
face,
subjects
and you're just like, eh.
Well,
The subjects were supposed to defend the back line.
yeah.
The subjects were just freed. I don't think they give a shit about anything. They just want to
They are
go home.
traumatized individuals. They are
I
not
killed-
combat machines.
I killed a zombie
There's that one.
and
It
then got
punches
hit
this.
by Bartel for it.
I know, right? He's like, how dare you kill zombies? Psst.
He
Malcolm,
apologized
do you
for
still
it.
have a blood pack? Because I'm very low right now.
I don't know. Is Malcolm keen on sharing?
Okay, fuck Malcolm. Alright, where's the zombies?
I'm gonna bite Malcolm.
Malcolm
Oh,
defends with blood pack.
Powering through fucking 4 lethal on crawling motherfucker.
Still up.
Of course he is.
How can he be up? He's crawling.
I attack at all?
Well, you're a funny guy. He's gonna attack you. No, I'm kidding.
Bartel attempted
Just
to block
stab Bartel in the leg with a spear.
Zombie uses grapple on Bartel.
it. Okay.
Dyren is going to take 2 lethal from a bite to the leg. Being the man that just chopped this zombie.
Oh god.
I'm at 1 blood.
You're not dead, though. That's all that matters.
I can frenzy.
Shh. Bartel, like, accidentally hitting Dyron is going to move over here to be more safe.
You're a gangrel, right?
He is.
Mm-hmm.
You're a Bohagandi.
And then downward chop at this zombie because
Frenzy roll first.
He's a hobo Gandhi.
I think you're gonna have to frenzy roll, Phoenix.
well,
Yeah, in a second here, I'll let him kill the zombie. That way,
If he doesn't botch.
that way, primary target is party.
I mean, yeah.
Yeah, it's dead.
Yeah. 5.
Phoenix.
Yes.
Roll composure.
Hold on.
Let me see what happens when a Bohogande fucking frenzies.
You
You frenzy.
It's just standard.
You get cat ears.
Oh, I mean,
No,
yeah,
it's
I want to
just
see if I get any,
you get cat ears.
No, you actually don't. It's just you frenzy.
I
Gangrel's
was.
higher
My
frenzy.
god, it was a joke.
Bear.
I mean, cat ears would be legitimate in
Old World of Darkness.
In Old World, yeah.
Actually, it's still a thing. Gangrels still get it.
No, they
but I
don't.
know
They
if
just have
Bohogande
a
does.
higher difficulty on their frenzy rolls.
Let's consult
Hold on,
the book.
I'm
everyone.
reading on the frenzy. I need you to make a
Oh, I'm not.
as for your roll, just make a composure roll. That sounds
swear
good.
to God.
Do you know the frenzy rules in Requiem, like offhand?
It's resolve and composure, I think.
Okay, resolve and composure. Is the difficulty your humanity? What's the difficulty for that?
Well, I mean, humanity wouldn't be the difficulty because it would be.
No, because then the lower you'd succeed
Yeah.
more. So
Yeah, it's like
It's
opposite
something.
humanity. I don't know. I really don't.
So I'm at 7 humanity.
I think higher humanity makes it harder to frenzy, but I don't know
It
how.
should.
I did have it commented. 1 second.
If you can find it for me real quick. Frenzy 178.
This is all your fault, Bartel.
It's only mostly my fault.
Yeah, Bartel. Jeez. Fuck.
The nature of frenzy. Systems for frenzy.
systems.
Resisting frenzy. There we go.
Bartel is the
Resolve
Kindle
plus
Watch
composure.
of vampire.
That means Naughty Elite's Kindle Watch.
Indeed.
Hunger
Do you
frenzy.
want that to be a thing?
Yeah, there's a chart for hunger frenzy, which would be where he is now.
He is starving.
So minus 2 dice to his roll.
Yes.
Okay.
So minus 2 dice to your roll of resolve plus composure. And I need at least. Oh my gosh! Hold on. I need you to make a perception roll first.
Okay.
It's for smell. If you need.
Right.
He's in the middle of a sewer.
That's
I will. You got 3 successes. You do smell fresh blood from
Well,
Philip.
Bartel was also bitten. And
No, actually, I wasn't.
No,
No,
the one who
it
was
was
bitten was Dyren.
I haven't been in.
He wouldn't smell his own blood like that.
Never mind.
But you do smell the fresh blood
Myself.
from Philip. So I need you to roll at minus 2 dice. Get
Resolve and composure.
oh my god, what's your resolve and composure
5.
total? 5 with the minus 2 dice or without?
Without.
Technically, you cannot make this roll,
I didn't think I
Right.
could.
but go ahead and roll it and make 3 successes, and I'll give it to you.
Come here, Philip!
Actually, the way frenzy works, and I'll read it to you. When a vampire comes close to death, they will frenzy. When a vampire frenzies, its only focus is on feeding and will try to feed on everything it sees, no matter what it is. The vampire will destroy anything that gets in the way of feeding as well. While frenzied, the vampire gains a +3 to all physical attributes and will become immune to all forms of domination.
Bah, bah, bah.
Player will roll a chance to see what the action his character will take, and then roll the action based on the chance roll. Bad chance rolls would be bad actions, like attacking party members. You may choose to frenzy yourself at any time. If you do, you only see +2. Blah, blah, blah.
he like attacks Bartel, Diablerizes Bartel, like.
If he manages to do that, that'd be impressive. That'd be amazing.
amazing.
It would
So
be-
what I'm
Just
going
like
to need you to do,
But it's not my turn yet, so...
but combat's
can't really
over,
do anything.
technically.
Combat's not over.
No,
There's
it's
still
not.
no zombies.
Oh yeah,
There's
that's
still
right,
more
that's right.
zombies.
There's
There's a
still 2
zombie up
zombies.
there.
There's
Okay,
still,
that
Still
works.
2 zombies.
There's still double zombies.
So everybody
On
might
your
want to
next
move
turn.
out of the fucking way.
Actually,
Or-
Malcolm is
or-
ready to hit the first thing to try and hit him. Actually, I think is he not?
I have a better idea.
What's your defense, Volt?
Oh yeah,
Resistance-
4. But
This
I'm
thing's
ready
gonna
for
have.
action.
He's
No,
ready.
I'm-
Does punching.
I'm going for the parry.
I mean, I either
He's
smell
parrying.
smell Phil or the blood
What are the
bag
rules
in
on
Malcolm's
parry?
prayer.
Because you're
It's
It's
blind.
sealed,
It's,
so
it's a opposed strength and brawl, and I have to get more successes than you.
The way I look at it is this thing would get to you before you even know it's there.
I readied an action.
He readied it. He readied it.
You're ready
like-
to blind action.
If he,
For a
Yes,
guy
he
you
was
don't
ready.
know it's there.
As soon as it reaches out and touches me, it's gonna be like instant reaction.
Yeah, just
Coming
he's
teeth
ready.
first.
It's like,
It's coming teeth first. It's going for the bite.
then he parries its face.
Then it's coming in. I'll take minuses. I'll take my blind minus. It'll be like punching.
Okay.
Because I'm still
Feel
gonna
free.
sing, so
And I mean,
I'm-
you probably hear it shuffling and groaning.
I don't know.
So
if,
I'm still
I don't
taking
even know
my-
if readying actions is a thing.
It's not, but that's. I'll.
Well,
actually can
no, the thing
hear
is
it.
you can't like you can't parry or like say you're gonna parry dodge or whatever without preparing it beforehand because you'd be using an action. You have to kind of give up a turn to do it.
It's dodge and parry
I mean,
are things that you use.
Technically, you moved, so you didn't give up a turn. But go
Well, a
ahead.
dodge and a parry are things you use in place of an attack.
You have to, I think, as far as the GTA goes, you have to prepare it against a specific attack. So I mean, just
Yeah, it's basically that kind of parry.
Anyway, 3.
And what's the opposed roll?
I think it's
It's
attack.
whatever you went in with your attack. All I have to do is match or beat it.
You do not. Well, okay, you match it actually.
If I match it, then
I have
nothing
the
happens.
one.
Then literally, it's like nothing happens.
Then it's just like
You
He
parry
comes
a
in to
zombie.
fight, and I'm like, oh!
Just, we're just gonna let that one go today.
Face that way, sir.
John.
I'm gonna walk over to Dyron, and seeing that he's obviously having a hard time of it, just offer my arm up for him to.
That's a bad idea.
Just-
You
That's
Take
bad.
it out.
That's a really bad fucking
will run
idea.
out of blood.
Only if he frenzies.
He is frenzied.
That'd be
No,
No,
awesome.
he's not.
He's
is
frenzying right now.
He succeeded his roll.
Yeah,
He gets
yeah.
another
He
one.
needs 3
He needed
successes.
3 successes. He only got 1.
Yeah, he needed at least. Actually, he
But he
needed
got
4
4.
and only had 3 dice, so I allowed him to try to get 3.
Yeah. He needs to accumulate.
Technically,
those.
he is currently in frenzy.
Yeah.
If any successes are achieved, the character resists the frenzy for one
Well,
turn.
then
per
technically he has
success.
a -2, John. Mr. Bob. He has a -2 then.
Bob.
He's
We're
already
going by
failed
those
his
rules.
frenzy roll. He's frenzying now.
He has perfectly failed.
I don't know.
Okay. Well,
So
then
probably
that's
don't.
still going on anyway.
Oh
my
God! Why?
I said it!
Yes!
He said it. This is true.
I'll let you take it back since you did not know he was currently in a frenzy. I'll be
Well,
more
can you tell
specific with
he's
that.
currently frenzying.
You can tell that he is. Can you?
Yeah,
Fair.
that's
I
what's
don't
gonna
have
You would
to-
be
happen.
you would
So-
be able to
He
tell.
hasn't done anything yet.
The dude's got crazy in his eyes. Like,
The dude's got crazy.
Some perception.
I will give you this perception.
Okay. Would
See
you
if
allow
he
me
is-
to auspex or just perception?
Just perceptioning. Yeah.
Perception.
Because
Actually, no.
I wouldn't be consciously using auspex like on
Yeah.
me.
That's true. Because you know these are zombies, so you wouldn't auspex them.
No.
Yeah, he's got the crazy eyes. You can tell. You can tell he's got the crazy eyes all day.
Okay.
Wouldn't be able to
so-
auspex Dyron anyway. Doesn't he have that like vortex?
Oh
of the
yeah,
fucking
he eats
thing?
auras anyway.
Oh yeah.
He eats
Yes,
auras.
he is Sora.
Freaking Poe Gandhi.
Fucking
I
thing.
told you he was mad.
Just run up here and smack zombie.
That's probably a good idea.
Like, is he crazy? Is he not crazy? I don't even know.
Barry,
I don't know.
you can tell that he's not as composed as he normally is. You can tell he's also received a lot of injuries.
So I know he's been Oh.
Um,
I don't know for
See-
sure, but I think I can maybe assume.
No, he's been in a scuffle.
He's been in a
much
good
did-
scuffle.
how much defense does this
Scuffle.
zombie have?
That zombie has 3.
Okay, so I'm rolling 1. Yay.
I know the feeling.
Malcolm.
High five.
Hi, Barry.
Okay, if I wanted to move Valerie like here, would she allow me to?
she's not gonna resist. Like if it's Malcolm
All right.
doing it.
You're going right there.
You're just like pushing me over there.
Yeah.
flap his wings.
Get out of the way. Val's gonna like sort of stumble as you push her like over, trying not to fall over in the damn sewers. It's a gate, fuck.
There's not even anything on
Anyway.
the floor. It's just like the feeling that this is a sewer. This is bad.
And I position myself right here and just prep to dodge, I guess.
Prep to get
Doubles your
rolled.
defense.
Bolt.
It does double the defense. That's why.
Let's do this. Let's have some more fun. Let's have some
Completely
more fun.
oblivious to anything that's going
more
on.
fun. Even more fun. So you have to make a Dex and Athletics roll difficulty 8 to avoid being knocked down. Because as you come by, I'm sweeping the leg, bro. I'm sweeping the leg.
He's sweeping the leg.
He done got sweeped.
He done got
Done
sweeped.
got sweeped.
Yes.
It's
Which
sweeped.
Hold on. I gotta roll my strength for this.
Oh god, he's sweeping the leg.
He's sweeping the
You
leg.
sweep the legs and they fall off. This is a freaking zombie. It's like it's ragged
Yeah,
as
man.
is.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man. So he takes 2 bashing damage. And Volt's just like, float like a butterfly, sting like a bee. this zombie's coming, he's like, nope! And just sweeps the leg. It's like, on its head.
Very
He's like,
sweeps the leg.
yep!
Sweet, yeah, man.
Valerie.
Val is like, I guess, ready to defend herself from anything, as she's just been pushed out of the way by Malcolm, who's looking like he's ready to sort of like jump in front of a bullet or something. So she's like a little bit stressed, but other than that, that's it. I mean, she doesn't have anything else she can do.
Just a little bit stressed.
Just a bit.
Okay, sorry.
I think we're gonna have to report Darren.
So, zombie?
Report Darren for trolling.
No, torpor him.
Right. Nom nom nom
Yeah,
nom.
like, shoot him
Zombie.
in
What's
the
your
stomach.
defense? John.
3. Wait, hold on.
Lowest of Dex and Wits +1 because
Yeah,
you're
I-
using GT.
So I want to say
12.
4.
You have 3 Dex and 3 Wits?
Uh,
Awesome.
You take
Yeah,
2 bashing.
2 bashing. Soak it.
You got punched in the face.
I
Okay.
want to say potato.
Darren! Chance roll, go!
Chance roll? What I roll?
Does he roll against his frenzy too to try and accumulate successes, or
Sure.
You can accumulate.
I don't know how that works exactly, but
Do I roll the 3 and 6
Or you
again?
could ride out the frenzy depending
You
on what you
can
want to
you
do.
can
Maybe you
choose
wanna
to
be crazy.
ride the frenzy,
yeah, ride the wave.
Or you
or
have to last out the number of turns. I think.
yeah. Boom, boom,
I mean, Malcolm's not really in my way.
You know,
Yeah,
you feed
unless
from
it's your chance.
the first thing, including
Yeah.
vampires.
Yeah.
Eat from the first thing you can reach, basically.
Yeah, it's
And-
not like a oh, you're my party member, let's go frolic in the field while I get blood. No, it's a
All
make
right.
chance roll, if bad roll, eat friend.
See, it would have been. I'm just saying, Bear. It would have been smart to throw me the blood pack.
Would have.
I know. I know full well. Sharing, however, is an issue.
Sharing means caring.
Maybe sharing something else
exactly.
Okay.
instead.
Yeah, I know.
So do I roll?
Roll
I
for
will allow you
addiction,
to make
sucker.
I will allow you to make a resolve plus composure dice roll again.
Nice.
Is he
two.
just gonna go 1 or like
Uh,
because
you
he
are
doesn't
gonna-
have enough dice to?
you are still gonna roll a -2. He's gonna accumulate successes. A -2.
So you're rolling 3
Uh,
dice, I think it
You
was.
still need the same amount of successes.
Same, or does he have to accumulate
Is to accumulate
I'll
total of
allow
4,
a
I think
total
it
of?
is.
Nothing.
Nope.
Okay.
3,
That
3, 3.
works.
He rolled 3 threes. Does Malcolm get a bonus?
Triple 3.
Oh right, 3 threes now.
Three.
I
that.
need you to roll
You've turned Malcolm on.
a D100. Get above.
Sexuality 3.
Get 51 or above.
Like Elf's face. Like,
Nope.
That is not 51.
That
That's
is
not
on
51 or above.
Shit.
Roll a
It's not below
D2.
10.
Oh yeah, Bartello.
Yeah.
I am
We're
one.
both within range.
Martel, it is.
Actually, he just, Bear just said she was going to be 1,
I
but
said
okay.
I was one, but okay.
Yeah,
I already had
It
it
was
in
up
my
to
mind.
Rack.
No,
Okay, that's fine.
Rax already got it. It's-
yeah, that's
Rax
fine.
got it.
Go behind Rack, who isn't looking at me.
Actually, I was. I turned. I was
Yeah,
facing.
Bartel
towards
was
it.
facing the zombie. It really doesn't matter though.
Yeah.
Now what you are going to do
is
is
that?
strength and grapple.
Strength
Right?
and
That's
brawl.
Strength and brawl. Strength
Strength
and
and
brawl.
brawl.
I
Strength
am
and
gonna laugh
brawl
my
to brawl.
ass off if you just like outright
If he
murder
managed- yeah.
Bartel.
I don't have that much blood left, so it's possible.
And this is going to be.
Oh.
Okay.
Fall in the poo, do it.
That's-
Fall in the
Is that the
poo.
correct amount though?
So he
doesn't-
trips
Isn't he
over
supposed to
the
get
zombie
bonuses
corpse
for-
that's in front of Bartel. He's like,
Oh, that is not the correct amount.
You need to
Why?
roll.
Sir, you have a +3 to all of your physical attributes.
Oh my
Yeah.
god.
Did you roll? Did you roll against Bartel's defense, by the way?
Don't think
No.
so. My defense is
Okay.
3.
Okay, his defense is 3. So I
So it
need you
doesn't
to.
matter. He botches either way.
It still requires a reroll, sadly.
Roll the whole
Um,
thing. Reroll the whole thing. Minus
You
the-
get +3 to your physical attributes while you're frenzied, by the way.
Yeah.
And then you have to
Basically,
roll
it's
against their
+3
defense
strength.
as well.
Okay, so
It's
pretty
probably
much
going
the
to be
same roll.
Same roll.
It's
yeah.
not
plus
the same
roll
roll,
plus
so
3.
technically that's right anyway.
Nothing.
Zero.
That works.
You still get
No
a 0.
bite. But you know he's coming, Bartel.
Okay.
Your turn.
Best way to handle this. Can I tell how injured he looks besides like his blood count? Like, does he look like he's?
He looks beat up.
I am wicked
Pretty
beat up. I have
fucking
1
beat up.
blood, 2 health.
Yeah, he looks pretty maimed at this point.
I am the only one getting hit by anything in this fucking party this session.
Bartel is going to like step past him on his botch and go stand next to Malcolm, and he is going to shoot at Dyron.
No face in the Pooh Bear.
Why are you shooting at Dyron?
Because I'm shooting at Dyron.
There.
You bastard.
Oh, wait, you're stepping back and shooting at him?
I mean, I could attack him first if you'd wanted, but I'm not trying to kill him, and I don't know,
You
like,
could
doesn't
grapple.
feel too
You're
aggravated.
shooting
What are you
at
shooting at him
Dylan.
with?
The pistol.
With normal ammo.
Yeah, it would do bashing, but I mean,
Well, it
I'm
was
not,
nice knowing this character. I'm gonna go,
I'm
start
not
making
trying
my
to
other
kill
one.
him. I'm trying to knock him out.
What's your defense, Dyron?
Knock him
3.
out with a gun. Do it.
3.
Whoa.
Pistol whip. No, like knock him out as in make his health go to 0 without knocking it into aggravated damage from lethal.
See, that requires
That
Oh,
requires a
wow.
lot of bashing damage, is what it requires.
hey, guys, hold on.
He can't really
Hold
soak
on.
it.
Hold on.
He
Dyron,
soaks-
what's your defense?
3.
Okay, 3. Bartel, roll it.
Okay, let me make sure I'm rolling everything because I do have that and that. Yes, okay. 8.
bashing though.
8 bashing.
The issue here is you're shooting with
But
the
I hate
pistol,
Cody.
correct?
.45 Colt pistol or the other one that I took from one of the other people. I don't know. You could
The
split
1911, I
for you
think.
because I was just drawing a pistol and I have 3 of them.
Okay, odds or evens?
Evens.
It has incendiary rounds.
It does, actually, have an
Okay.
incendiary round.
Okay, cool.
A lot of your guns have incendiary rounds in them.
I would
You've been
assume
picking
so,
them
but
up
I
from
mean,
the military.
What's
your
Bartel's
standard
intelligence?
Your standard
It's-
military weapon normally carries incendiary.
his intelligence is 2. His wits is 3.
I'm sorry, Phoenix.
I'm just letting this roll out. I have
I
no
might have killed
input here.
Byron there. It depends. You want me to roll a D3 to see which pistol I used? Because I have Phil's.
I love the fact that
and
you've
not
picked up
his.
like 12 guns. Like you just have like, where
This
are you
this is
keeping
fucking-
them?
He has
Pocket,
reinforced
pocket,
clothing. He
pocket.
has extra holsters for those. He was
Oh.
carrying the rifle. but he
Okay,
dropped
I'm gonna open roll this. 3 is Phil's pistol.
it. The other 2 have
Alright.
incendiary.
The other 2 have incendiary.
Okay.
Because you picked up incendiary military pistol, right? You
one
had-
from Phil.
And then
mine.
what was the other one?
I have the Colts. I took Nigel's and I took Phil's.
Okay, so 2 of those are military standard edition, basically. So they have incendiary by
No
default.
matter what I did, I was shooting or hitting him with lethal unless I.
And I've already rolled how much incendiary each pistol has, so I already knew they had incendiary. 3 is Phil's pistol.
Okay.
You're lucky! Lucky son of a bitch!
Thank
I
God.
tried. Okay, and I'm glad you brought that up that Phil's pistol did bashing damage to him earlier, because otherwise he was fucking dead.
Yes. Yes,
8
Phil.
bashing though, holy shit.
I rolled really well. 7, 7, 9, 8, 8.
Basically, you're gonna be in torpor for a while, but
Now,
you're alive.
I
Just,
have a question
like,
though.
Bullet through the
'Cause
heart even or through
The,
the,
the
head.
difference being here, like, you know, when Dyron attacked Bartel, he did it in a frenzy, but Bartel has shot at Dyron and he's not in a frenzy. Does that count for a degeneration roll? Loss of humanity for attacking a party member.
It was somebody who was frenzying. I
It
wasn't.
doesn't matter. You're still attacking a party member. That is a sin. You would lose. morale for that, I should say.
I mean, you can do that if you want, but I see it as justified myself. Like, guy tried to bite me.
I kind of would personally see it, Pig, as a self-defense.
He did, yeah, but he didn't try to restrain him. He fucking shot him with a gun.
That is
There's a
true.
difference.
You kind of did. That's
It
kind
would
of
have like Bartel has almost as much strength as friggin' Volt. He could have grappled him and probably pinned him.
My point of figure.
That's true. He just immediately like
force strike.
Just like, no, I'm just gonna step back and shoot him.
Tyron came at him, missed with a bite, and he's just like, nope, fuck this. Like that is kind of a dick move, right?
I mean, you didn't even shoot the fucking human when he shot me.
I pulled the gun. I was going to shoot him. Actually, you just didn't.
You didn't even shoot the fucking human when he shot me, but you shoot me once I try to bite you.
Yes, you attacked me. He didn't attack me.
Right.
I think
how does the military train the officers to handle frenzy people? Because frenzy people on the streets would happen.
Like to fucking murder.
Exactly. So
the general military is not trained to just go out and kill people. They go out with like water cannons and things like that.
Yes, but this is the vampire military.
Yeah, vampire military, and everybody knows that vampires exist, so they have to train.
Let me put it this way. The special forces, who are werewolves, don't even go in and just kill people. They go in with like stun batons and stuff.
I wasn't trying to kill him.
Okay, hold on, wait, guys, wait.
I mean, point is point.
When a werewolf looks the guy in the rocket launcher in the eye, stop.
All right, here it is. Here's the humanity and sins chart.
Yeah,
you guys are all currently at a 7, which is petty theft. Below that is grand theft, intentional mass property damage, blah, 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 blah. 8 is injury to another, accidental or otherwise. Technically, he is not at a humanity 8. He does not have to make the roll.
Already below it.
All right.
So technically, by the rules,
by the skin of your
I
teeth.
had to look it up because I'm like, I don't know how degeneration goes in Requiem, but technically, by the rules, he is not a humanity 8. He does not have to roll it.
Whatever. I'm fucking kind of, sort of dead right now.
You're kind of fucking out.
It'll take you like a week and then something else.
Yeah.
You're out. You're out cold right now.
A week to
So you guys just lost a fighter.
Sorry.
Yeah, you're out for 1 week.
Completely my fault.
And somebody's gonna have to carry you back, but combat's currently still going on. So
yeah.
Combat's still happening.
I'm just floating.
A zombie
shit right
who's
now.
laying on the ground.
Floating in oh god.
It's okay.
Poor
We're in a
Byron.
tunnel. There's
it's
actually
gonna bite you for 2 lethal, Pig.
The one that's on the ground?
Yeah, sweep the legs. It's gonna go for yours.
Okay, he's gonna bite me. That's cool.
Your defense is what, 4?
4.
Okay, yeah. So he bites you for 1 or 2. I mean,
2. Okay.
so he got one success.
Okay. Okay.
So he's not out of the fight yet.
Look at me with you, praise the 3.
John.
I'm just gonna poke the zombie with the jite, cause
Yeah, poke it.
Poke it. Poke it.
cause that's all I've got.
Try to go to the cafeteria.
Do you want to build a snowman? Yeah, that's a miss again. Malcolm. Now let me just put into perspective what you guys have seen. You've seen Dyren attempt to eat a Bartel. Bartel take a step back and with ruthless force unholster pistol and shoot him straight in the chest. And just Dyren just drops.
To be fair, they probably weren't friends. You know what I mean? Like, considering
Not
the
really.
amount of time they've known each other, they probably,
I'm like,
doesn't give much of a shit.
that is like a fine line between self-defense and premeditated murder.
Wasn't premeditated. Oh god, he tried to bite me. I'm shooting him now.
Volt here's is gunshot, body falls. So Volt knows
He's not paying
nothing.
attention right now.
Yeah, the blood packs are about 4 blood.
Bartel will, like, after he fires, though, he will turn to Malcolm just be like, I'll carry him out if you'd like, but,
So we have no way to get
Finish these
Dyren
first.
out of
that was what I was going to say.
early
Do it.
torpor.
And since Bartel is there, I can stand here and dodge, ready dodge. Yeah.
Ready dodge for what?
Anything.
Dyren's down.
Anything.
I don't care,
Dyren's-
anything.
Dyren's out for a week. It's okay.
I'm not
Roll.
going out there.
Freaking Christ. So I've heard this gunshot behind me, so Volta's probably gonna be a little bit alarmed.
You probably could have heard Bartel say, "Carry him out later."
Not sure if he has more pressing matters, but
It doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. It doesn't
It
matter.
doesn't matter.
Okay, well, 2 bashing. He's just like punch this zombie who's like biting his leg. He's like, ugh!
Okay.
Total 4 bashing.
He's still hanging out.
So badly.
And what can I say? He's there. Hey, I'm a zombie.
That's
Don't, buddy.
stupid zombie.
Valerie.
I know.
I pass. Val's just like, oh shit, oh fuck, oh shit, you know, like, Tyrant's down.
Oh, John's getting bit for 3 lethal.
Do my 4 defense? No.
Yeah, through 3 or 4 defense.
Suck it up, Buttercup.
I'll just take it, because why not?
It's like,
That's why you don't do what I do. When you stack up all the defense, it's just like, oh, I'm just gonna beat it anyway.
Tyrant's in torpor.
Bartel.
I've seen Vault kill things, so I assume he'll be able to handle it, and I will move past Malcolm and Valerie up towards this Zambi. It's about here, and sword slicey go. What's its defense? You said 3?
Yeah.
And then I hit John and kill him too. Yeah, like I said, I hit John and killed him too.
Oh my god, are you fucking serious? You are a menace.
Oh my
You're
god.
like a
Hold on, wait.
fucking
Kill Bartel.
menace.
She's gonna
Bartel?
kill one of the.
I'm gonna hit one of the
Subjects.
subjects, then they're
Odds or
gonna attack
evens?
us.
Oh my
Odds
god.
or evens? Odds.
This is worse than the time I had a wizard throw a
Transcendence.
fireball in a window and murder 2 people.
A number
Like,
Queen.
party members.
and 10.
Number between 1 and 10. You know what? 3.
God, why do you do? Okay. How many targets do you have around you?
1, 2, 3, 4. 4 total, if you count the zombie.
I will count the zombie. Zombie is 3. Everybody else is 1, 2.
Do you want to build new teammates?
And you've hit John.
John!
Thank
Welcome
God
to
you
party.
did not hit somebody else.
Yeah, basically. I mean, I'm good at killing party
You would
members.
have hit one of those like captives, and they would have just destroyed you.
I mean, if you want, I can kill all the party members. Don't stand near me while I'm flailing a sword, guys.
I need you, John. Your defense is 4. His defense is 4. Roll against his
Like,
defense.
you're literally the most destructive thing that's happened this session. Like, you have just walked around and fucking killed people.
You're welcome.
Do you realize that
Not only
a
does he-
giant fucking man-eating thing in a cafeteria was coming at me and didn't kill me? But you did?
Literally,
Yes.
he just he chops Dyron, stands back and shoots him. Like that's malicious.
It's not my fault. It's the dice, I swear. I'm not trying to.
What is your base weapon damage?
Oh, that's so brutal.
How much?
So I did 4 damage.
4
lethal.
lethal to you, John. Oh my God.
I think,
Stab it back on, do it.
John is never gonna trust anybody again. He's just gonna sculpt shit in the wall every combat. He's just like, I'm a caveman. Enjoy my drawing.
If I hit
John's
John, if I
alive, like,
take an action to be annoyed and throw him
Bear,
back.
I think
so
we
that
may need
he
to
doesn't-
initiate Plan GT the fuck O.
yeah, that's exactly what I was thinking.
It's just
like,
zombies.
I know!
Bartel versus the party?
The zombies haven't even heard us.
Hey,
I'm just gonna soak it, because
Direct, the zombies are not the problem, Phoenix.
I know. That's the sad part.
You allow me to put John behind me so the zombie won't attack him now?
John's gonna frenzy. Quickly shoot him, Bartel.
I will too.
Is John gonna frenzy?
I don't think he's
I-
lost.
no.
Think you're good. It didn't hit you, John.
Stab him back.
What's your blood, by the way, John?
My blood now is 6, assuming I can soak all 4 lethal with
Yeah,
blood.
you're good.
Yeah, you're good. Oh yeah, that's because you've just been fucking taking everything else like a man.
Bartel, after hitting John, will be like, my god, what is wrong with me? John, get back!
Is it
He's like
lethal one
slashing
blood?
party members everywhere. He's like, my God, what is wrong with me?
What?
I think Dyron
This
like
is a massacre,
cursed his luck
someone do
before he went down.
I I just picture like some guy just going through the machete, just chopping animals or something, like chopping rabbits and squirrels. It's like, my God, what is wrong with me? Like everything's just fucking dying.
Congratulations, you've been equated to a rabbit and a squirrel, Dyron and John.
Well, I mean, I can't say chopping people because that's like
That's like NS.
depth.
I'm not
That is
gonna lie.
depth.
I'm not pissed
That's a
off
little
that
more.
I'm not pissed off I went down and frenzied or that Cody killed me. I'm more pissed off that the whole gangrel thing isn't there anymore. That you get like an animal feat or like an animal thing. Because last session I never frenzied and I really wanted it to happen.
I can give
And
you
then
a
this
giraffe
time I
neck.
frenzied.
All right,
Giraffe
John.
neck.
What's John doing?
I get taller, health.
John? Oh,
I get
sorry.
taller, more health.
Bartel did just yell at John to get him because he's like, sorry, move. I don't want to hit you
Already?
again.
What?
Get back.
I'm actually gonna go behind the subjects because that seems safe-ish.
That seems
He's gonna
safe.
go over here.
It's safer than standing next to Bartel, apparently.
It's safer than standing next to Bartel or Valerie. So
I love that. I love it so
It's
much.
great, yeah.
I still haven't done anything.
Malcolm.
It's basically like
Lies.
Bartel is this instrument of metal. If you get close to it, he'll cut you in half. Or
Marshall,
shoot
go to the right next time.
I love that this is just the beginning of combat in this place. Like,
Right?
what?
Peek around here. Nope. Okay, back to here. I'm done. That's the end of my turn.
Dodge! Dodge!
He says lots of nope. Bolt.
Lots of nope. Nope.
Back to the ladder, go up, hide in test subject area for a
Get
few
attacked by that.
days.
Probably not good idea. Oh god.
1,
Get eaten by the monster
2,
following us.
For God's sake.
3,
Okay, 6
4.
bashing on this friggin' zombie who's biting
Yeah,
my leg.
you smash its face open.
Like, I just stomp on its head.
Um,
And I turn around and I'm looking back at, like, friggin' Dyron who's laying on the ground.
Looking
Well,
back,
looking back! Okay, turning to face that direction so I can
Smelling
hear better
back.
and smelling,
Going
like,
backwards.
I can smell that John has been cut. I can smell the fucking blood on Bartel's, like, blade. I know that Dyron is laying on the ground.
you're getting just a
He's like,
sensory overload.
Shit.
Vault, there is more in the hall to your right. There are more. There's
I'm gonna have to deal with Bartel. We can't put up with this anymore.
please do, please do.
Please,
We
please.
can't
do.
put up with this anymore.
I'm fine with it.
If you can actually knock him into torpor, I'll be perfectly fine with it.
I can
That'd-
take you to
that'd probably be
teleport,
safer
that's not
for
gonna
the
be a
party.
problem.
Yes, all the
Except-
combats turn against each other.
Except you forget that there's more combat in this area, and Evolt's the only combat character.
Oh, by the way,
We'll just hide behind him and the subjects.
it's your turn, Valerie. My bad, I skipped on accident.
I don't think.
Not that it really matters. I'm not really going to be doing anything.
I wanted to make sure.
No, I'm
I'm-
good.
Giving you the option. Zombie.
I was just like, I hate my life.
Free defense, by the way.
Okay.
Why isn't zombie attacking test subjects?
Because it's one of them.
Why isn't test subjects doing anything? We're their saviors.
Yeah, and they're victims in this situation. You're
Who
gonna
the fuck
take
cares?
3 bashing.
Okay.
Zombies like to start off with a punch. Your turn.
Step to the side so I don't hit any of the subjects there. And if anything, I hit the wall or myself.
And before throws sword.
In before throws sword kills John. And its defense is 3, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
And before stakes John. drives to torpor.
Let's see if Bartel
Or
can
removal
actually
of
do
snake.
something.
No. So 4 lethal.
Okay. What's up?
For
John.
fuck's sake.
John, I'm gonna try and
Not get killed by Bartel. Probably a good idea.
If you stand behind,
I'll try
I
and
can't
not
reach
get
you
killed by
unless I
Bartel.
throw the sword and stake you.
John.
go around the
dang it,
corner.
there
and
goes
somehow
John.
managed to boomerang around the corner and get me in the heart.
Yeah, just like
You know
throw
what?
my sword like that, it, like boomerangs, hits you in the chest.
Knowing Bartel's luck, he could use a mace and accidentally stake John. Like,
Yeah.
Like stake him with the handle.
No, not even.
Stick it with-
I just picture like he botches so bad he grabs it by the ball and just stakes him with the handle.
Oh no, the ball just goes right through the chest, takes his heart out to the other side, and then he falls on top of it.
All right.
Staked with the
What
mace.
are the subjects doing? Like, are they just standing there? Like,
Standing there looking terrified.
what about the emotionless one?
Emotionless. What about the
Just
emotionless
doesn't
one?
care.
You notice.
They're just like, hey man, we're not in this cage anymore. We don't care.
Okay, I'll go ahead and give it out here. I'll go bottom one first.
I mean, I can activate Auspex if you want me to, and roll perception with it.
Salt freed them, so they don't care about the rest of y'all.
Well, bottom one is pretty much terrified. He has scars over both of his arms and a lot of his chest, but he has no visible scars on his neck or face. The one above it has no visible scars whatsoever. But they all seem pretty panicked, these three. This guy has visible scars on his face and arms. You can't see anything else on him, but face and arms, visible scars on the third guy. And this chick has no visible scars, but you notice as you're standing there and as the combat's going on, you can tell that the little like rag that's here is moving as if her mouth is moving the whole time.
So she's got some creepy like thingy going on with her mouth.
Yes.
Let's just remove the thing. Just remove the thing from my mouth.
You're gonna remove it.
Yeah, I
TPK? TPK.
Let me add her to the initiative.
Oh my god. What did you do?
Quick,
TPK?
John,
Turns
put
out
it
it's a
back
red
on.
cap. GG.
All right.
Okay, so I remember hearing that this is only the start of combat in this session. I feel like perhaps we need to do the whole run
Yeah,
run situation.
I'll probably hold my action until I get to. Oh no, you go first. Okay.
As you remove this rag or shinobi mask, whatever you want to call it, from her face, you notice that basically her lips have been removed, and all you see are dagger-like teeth that have been sharpened to a point. But you can tell they're not her original teeth. They've been like surgically implanted into her mouth.
guys,
She's
I've
pretty.
seen this in a movie once.
So yeah,
Is that
it's
chick
pretty
from
much
Mortal Kombat?
yeah, it's pretty much like that. Like that's kind of what you're seeing, only not to that scale.
So this is Baraka's girlfriend.
Have you ever? Oh gosh, has anybody ever seen Sliders? I know I'm old. Don't quote me.
Yep.
The
Yeah.
Cro-Mags. Think Cro-Mag.
Oh yeah.
Um,
I hate life.
Cro-Mags
Or-
are awesome.
what was his name from Star Trek? Quark, had the dagger teeth, whatever.
Oh yeah.
I don't remember.
Okay.
Anyway, okay. So anyway, that's basically what you see is like no lips, all teeth, dagger, and they're kind of like gnashing, as if she's chewing.
I think of that chick from like Mortal Kombat.
Yeah, Baraka's girlfriend.
And as you do that, it like almost something clicks when you take off this little rag. Something clicks. She walks up behind the zombie and bites its head off. Like
Yes.
John, not good thing. Put it back on.
Put it back, John.
Put it back.
that's pretty much his turn.
I am not
Bolt.
liking
Don't worry,
this.
Bartel's right next to him.
Bartel put him down.
Well,
Don't shoot her! Don't shoot her!
Martel's
I heard
like,
there was more off to the right.
I love her.
just
do
draw
I
a
want
pistol.
to actually do something? Frickin' Bartel.
Yeah, everybody's gonna pretty much notice that, other than Volt. Volt's gonna hear a a very loud crunch as a head is chewed, like bitten off, chewed.
I don't know if Volt would actually go up to like, I don't know, try to subdue Bartel. He has like taken out 2 party members.
Hey, I only took out 1.
If this devolves
I
into
have
more
not
party
taken-
fighting, I'm just gonna run in whatever direction is, I think, the way out. Is-
Quick, everyone make a roar check.
Everyone make a raw check.
Don't even need rush wreck, just need run.
Yeah. So, Bolt turn.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I mean,
I'm
can't really get
deciding-
up
I
to
mean-
where I am, but I can attack. But
Well, combat.
All I know
for
is that
now over.
Bartel, like, there has been a gunshot. I've heard like the thump of a rather large body of Dyron. I've heard John scream.
well, you wouldn't know that was Dyron's body.
That's a really large leather
his
thump of
body
diamond.
has fallen a couple times before, and I've picked him up.
You don't know how
He's
zombies
also
know
very
it's-
big.
You don't know how
He's
large
like-
the zombies were.
Look at the zombies are not like 7'8".
You don't know that.
He does know that. He
I'm
picked him
pretty
up.
sure.
So
You don't know how big the zombies are.
Snowing TPK.
DPK. Anyway,
And combat is over, so
Yeah.
I'm just using the turn order to kind of go as
Yeah.
his turn is what. So you can move as far as you need to or whatnot.
Bolt is
Don't.
rather aggressively approaching Bartel.
Bartel's like still looking at the lady, the mask and the teeth and stuff. And he's gonna see Volt, and he's like, "Ah, Volt, could you go grab Dyron so we can get him out of here?"
What
Oh,
exactly
Melina.
happened over here?
That's
He
her name
frenzied.
is
A little
Melina,
bit of
I
an
think.
accident. Basically, we need to get him out of here, or we can leave him in the sewers unconscious.
And everybody else? He's kind
Everybody
of like
else is
tilting his
mostly
head more
fine.
towards like the 3 or 4 test subjects.
They're all fine. I mean, one of them apparently is very good at biting things' heads off. I wouldn't get in its way.
Yeah, what's she
This
doing?
is when John gets the clicking in his head to
She is currently devouring a zombie.
put the thing back over her fucking mouth.
In fact,
Bolt is also kind of facing
Wait,
John's
That's
direction.
like putting your
because-
hand near a freaking wood chipper. Like a shredder right now.
What is
Look,
John gonna tell
look.
Volt about this whole thing?
John,
Because Volt and John seem to be getting along quite well.
somewhat, yeah. Yeah, I'm fine. I'm fine, Volt. Just a mishap with a very long sword. Maybe you should
John?
take the sword away from Bartel in the future.
John, you took the lid off the cookie jar. You took the cookie. Now you gotta put the lid back on.
You took the cookie. You took the cookie, man.
And I guess I'm gonna walk up to this chick and say, "There's more ahead if you want it."
I see what you did there.
That's whoa. That's a reference. I don't care who says what.
Is it really? 'Cause I don't.
He's like, "There's more ahead if you want it." All right. Back to seriousness.
Really badly played. Worded.
She looks at you and is eyeing your cranium. That was not a very
Okay.
good roll on the GM roll right there.
Run! Run, Bob! Run!
Put one of the other test subjects in front of you. And then run.
Y'all run. All of you. Just fucking leave me behind. Run!
Bartel will actually pick Dyron up and put him over one of his shoulders while sheathing his sword and pulling out his
Hold on.
actual
Are you
issued
strong
pistol.
enough
What's
to
your
do
How
that?
much do you? How
He
much
has
does
3
Dyron
strength.
weigh?
He has 3
Oh
strength.
yeah, no, you can't.
No way.
No.
Can't lift Dyron?
Dyron's
No.
like
Can
seven.
casually
Di-
carry 25.
I'm
pounds per point of
7'5",
strength.
250
5
pounds.
per point of strength?
25 per point. You can just pick up and go.
Okay.
3 strength is 250. However, that's only for a few seconds. You have to start making stamina rolls if you want to keep carrying that.
Okay. How much does Dyron weigh?
He's like
250.
7 foot something. Like
250?
Yeah,
7'5",
Then I
250.
will activate vigor then. How about 4 strength?
100.
Or
That's-
is 400
that's-
pounds.
Good.
But it's 200 you can just carry normally.
Okay.
So he still
Oh, no,
weighs
that's
more than you can
100,
carry,
sorry.
even with vigor.
It's 50 pounds more.
Yeah, but
I
that's
guess
still
it's
only
lift
200.
Rakasha. If
Here we
you're
go.
unless
You can carry realistically, or carry and tote 25 pounds per dot of strength without penalty. If he attempts to carry more, every action and incurs an automatic -1 for every 25
So
pounds.
the only one in this
and it
party
reduces
who
your speed
can
by 1 for 25.
carry me is Bolt.
okay. Okay, then
You
it won't.
can cooperate, and it'll combine your strength.
Yeah.
The only one
We
who
got
can
more
essentially
fighting to do.
heft.
Yeah, you're the only one who can carry him, and even then you have like the negatives for it. So
Oh yeah, I only take like a negative like 1.
at 5, it's like you
Hefted.
can carry 125, but then you have 5 points of minuses.
Why did my guy have to be so fucking?
also count?
Because you do that with all your characters.
Here we go.
Whatever. We still need to go east, so we need to go right.
Yes, we do.
We're
Can
into
I-
more zombies.
Dominate her.
John.
Okay.
Do it.
Make your roll.
Dominate her and then put the fucking thing back on. Stand
What
still.
is the roll for it? Hold on. Int and intimidate. Crap. Oh no, wait, sorry. Int, intimidate, and dominate.
Good luck.
Alright, I guess.
Val's gonna step around the corner and just like head towards this zombie, seeing if it reacts if she tries to sort of like move past it.
Fine, I won't lift Dyron. I'll
It's
drag
gonna
him.
react when you get within about 20 feet of it.
Okay.
I'm going to just drag Dyron and
Does
put him
this
down.
does this
top.
one does
So,
this one look
Come on, Dyron.
does it look faster or slower or
It looks like it's about the same.
okay, I guess we'll just have to kill it.
Just dragging me through all the shit of the sewer? Sure, why not?
Hey, we're in a maintenance
Hold on
shaft. This
one
is
sec.
not the actual sewers.
Minus resolve and blood potency.
Resolve and blood potency.
Hold still and don't bite.
Um,
A roll its resolve and blood potency.
what happens if you fail a dominate roll?
First off, I'll evolve into schizophrenia.
He becomes a schizophrenic first.
Technically the thing doesn't have blood potency,
Yeah, so it just makes it easier, like when you're dominating humans.
but
So minus resolve.
it has 3 resolve.
So
So roll its resolve?
Crap.
Or is it minus? Okay, so you got a
it's just
0.
minus.
It's just minus, right?
Yeah, it's just straight up minus.
So I don't have to roll it.
Minus is from your dice pool, I think.
Yeah, pretty
Yeah.
much. But I didn't know it beforehand, so
That's okay. It's okay.
look better.
How about you re-roll that
With
for the
one die.
chance at a success with your 1 die if you want to do
Because
this.
a -3
Believe-
die, even if you did, you'd still be left with the first 10. So
Believe in you, Bob.
Well, leave this to chance.
Yeah, leave it to chance to see if schizophrenia is a thing.
Oh,
Yes!
All right. She pretty much sits there. The teeth stop gnashing.
Okay,
She's eyeing you intently, motionlessly.
I'm gonna put the mask back on her and just kind of hurry the other subjects along towards the rest of the party and just kind of, I don't know, just kind of push behind her,
As
I
you-
guess.
As you tie the mask on, her teeth start gnashing again, like they were under the mask the first time. But she takes a less offensive stance and looks more docile and emotionless again.
Yay!
So
Yeah.
I'm actually gonna
One
hurry
threat
the other
taken
subjects
care of.
along and grab her hand and start leading her towards the rest of the party. Because why not?
You've got a new girlfriend.
I was gonna say John's got a girlfriend.
Yes!
Yes. Don't bite me, please.
Yeah,
Valerie, she hit me!
comment on the teeth, but I
And
decided
we will.
not to.
We're actually
Hey.
gonna stop here for the night.
Everybody's got their
I
things.
think this combat will take us past this because there's actually a lot.
Well,
Not a lot of combat, but some.
waking up Dyron though.
Oh,
Well, Dyron's gonna be asleep for about a week.
From his
Yeah.
week of torpor, yeah.
It's like
more
3
than
weeks.
30 minutes of time to just kill a
What
shit.
are the chances we could just run through dragging Dyron, me and Vault?
What are the chances that you would take enough lethal that you would torpor and drop him? And both get eaten.
Well,
Can I run
right
by while the
high
zombies?
belts.
Can we do that plan, and then me and Malcolm will run by while they're eating your corpses?
Depends. How far does 12 get me?
We escaped to Italy.
How far does 12 get you? Okay, let me roll the dice for that one, that one, that one, that
How
one.
far
that
does
one.
train keeps
Okay.
rolling?
How far does train keep rolling?
Ball
Purple.
will just run through zombies.
Purple.
All right,
they're-
humanity 7
Yeah.
1 week times blood potency. Yeah. Oh.
He's actually out for 3 weeks.
Yeah, well, I was being courteous.
Either way,
I
it
don't
doesn't,
think- I
it
don't think
doesn't
you guys
really
wanna be
matter.
holed up
either
in a
way.
house for 3 weeks while freaking rampaging spec ops are going on.
No, we're just
Anyway.
gonna drag him out of the
Yeah.
city.
What if we just take the mask off of the teeth lady and just push her in a direction?
Then we have to deal with Teeth Lady.
Dominate!
Not if we
It's a
run
thing!
past. Not if we
One
run
die.
It
The biggest
worked
question
before.
is, which is closer, you or the zombies? What
If we-
happens when the
It's
zombie
how far we
dies?
push-
If we
Fail
push
one
her hard
dominate
enough.
roll. Fail one dominate roll, and you're the
I'm not
closest
gonna push
thing.
our luck.
Now, if I actually develop some sort of rapport with the subject,
She's emotionless. She doesn't care about you.
she's emotionless now.
No, but I will warm her heart with chocolates and roses.
You gotta take her out to
God.
dinner.
you
Buddhist
suddenly
statues.
sound like
Buddhist statues
Renzo.
everywhere!
Oh, if you did
Well,
take
I
her
mean,
out to dinner,
if-
technically, I guess.
If he was to say give her some of his blood for the blood oath thing, I can't really
Vinculum?
give
I'll
details.
probably
Blood
bite my arm
binding a
It would take like 2
non-kindred-
drinks.
Yeah,
Huh?
blood binding one of these is probably not the easiest or best idea.
It's not the
Consider-
easiest, but I
Two
mean,
drinks
it's
for
like,
any
always
effect.
possible. It's always an option. It just takes a long time if you have
Oh, yeah, it's gonna take a very long time.
We don't have
Getting
a
her to drink it would be another option. All
Is what I was thinking would take a long time because every time I read it, it's always 3 drinks, no matter what. I don't know why.
well, Bear properly guessed what these were earlier, so
Okay.
and they're
And I mean,
kind of
It would just make her into
they're
a
kind of
duel.
not easy.
Yeah.
I'm not sure if you could.
It says almost any creature, so
Honestly,
there
I
might be
don't.
one of the exceptions.
I don't know if it's.
I mean, they'd have to make the resolve and composure like normal, but I don't know if those things can actually.
It says
Do they,
almost.
do they
three-
count as dead? I don't think so.
I can. I
Yeah,
can
we'll
just
look later.
for RP purposes, I can say that they can be bloodbound, but
Alright.
it wouldn't be an easy roll.
But it's not like we're going to be doing that because
No.
while trying to make her drink blood, she will eat your face.
You're
Yeah.
not going to be the one that does it. John
Yes.
is.
John's like, I'm dedicated to this. This is my one skill in life. It's dominating creatures that eat things.
I will sculpt a relationship.
I hope it
Yes!
doesn't look like your Buddha. Oh my god.
Rest in powders.
There's his Buddha roll. Hey, that's his new Buddha roll.
That's his new Buddha roll.
That's so stupid.
I figured
Alright.
I'd roll to see what happens.
And this is where the session will actually end for the night, just because of the sheer amount of combat.
Cool,
It's not that it will take like forever. It's just that it'll
Go
probably
past
won't-
10.
Yeah, probably take past 10. So
Who cares? We'll play past 10. Woo.
I will.
Yeah,
I
let's
will.
go.
I will pass it off to Elf to wrap up the session. Hope you
Sure,
enjoy
yeah.
it.
So yeah, that's the end of our session today. It's looking pretty grim. I'm not liking the amount of probably dying we're doing.
Let there be more.
So you know, there's that. And that'll be the end for our third session of Vampire the Requiem. I'm hoping Valerie survives, fingers crossed. And yeah, there we go. I'm gonna close it out for the people viewing in the archives. Thank you very much. See you guys later.